Hello, I'm Langston and I'm back on my channel, Gymlandia. I'm joined by some of my most favorite co-hosts. I have with me Allie as well as Autumn and Anna. Anna is someone who just recently joined my team, but we're absolutely astounded to have her. Like her short time here, she's done so much. Like we love us some Anna over here, and I'm just so glad I got to have her on here as well. I hope to have Chico as well as Javasio come on here later. Those are some from like my old squad, going back in the day. So we're just going to be discussing podium training, a lot of like pre-Olympic topics, maybe some predictions and etc. And I guess answering some of y'all questions. So anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll dive straight into it. So, is there any topic y'all want to bring up first?
Oh, that's a really good question. I guess, do you want to start with some of the stuff we've seen from podium training and the new skills that have gotten submitted?
Child, so Rebecca don't submitted a triple twisting. She don't
Your
submitted her
Chanko.
triple twisting.
Your
Yurchenko and
Chanko.
then child. I just hope she survives to tell the
I
story.
know. Yeah,
I agree. I agree
I'm
100%.
worried because she's only shown like a video clip of her training triple twisting Yurchenko, and it looks like it is not getting all the way around. It looks like she's going to be twisted
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I'm with
into the
you, Allie.
ground.
she just got successful on an Aminar and she trying to turn up.
Yeah. And the
And that's
saddest thing is, even though they like,
Ridiculous
yeah, like girl, you just got
intro.
that Aminar she did. What did you say, Anna?
Thank you for the intro so much. But I also want to say, like we mentioned in the group chat, like she's on her like third or fourth like ACL.
Fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, if she tears it again, it'll be
Or
her
look for
fourth.
that. Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
I like just hope that she doesn't get hurt. Like if even if she doesn't complete, like I feel like it's gonna be kind of like, remember when Jade Carey in Tokyo was like talking up the triple double layout, but she never did it. I have a feeling it might
No.
hmm
be the same idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hope so because that Aminar stood on business that she did in podium training.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Like
would
it's
rather
yeah,
her
her
just stay
Aminar is
healthy.
good. Yeah, it
But
looks
traditionally her Aminar hasn't always been the best. So this is kind of like different for her because usually her Aminar has been like, you know what I'm trying to say. So this
yeah,
is a really big, victory for her because this Aminar is much improved from what we saw. Even in Tokyo.
Yeah.
absolutely. I think this is her best Aminar yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that you're right, Autumn, and it's just like it's something she hopes she can do, but like it might end up being like with Jade Carey where she decided she couldn't land it that well. and
Hmm.
Right.
she didn't and she didn't want to risk it because I remember Jade said recently she initially did want to do the triple double layout in the event final, but she and her dad talked about it. She said, do you want to get a skill named after you? Do you want to get a medal?
Yeah, that's a
Right.
good idea for them to have discussed that prior. And like I kind of like think that maybe not in the all around, but I think the real
Yes.
competition is between Jade and Rebe on vault and floor,
Hmm.
because it's
Yes, to
like
see who
they
gets
they both can,
silver.
yeah, they can battle out who gets silver. Um, with the all around, it's between Rebe and Simone, but you
hmm
know what I mean. I don't see, unless Simone makes hella mistakes,
hmm
Rebe coming on top. So I think she should just play it smart and stick to what she's really really good at and nail those skills
So my
versus,
thing
Yes.
is,
yeah.
Reby, like people don't, but Reby can beat Simone if she really goes all out and Simone just does her average routines. But the problem is,
Yeah.
like Rebecca needs to really hit 4 for 4. That's something that she's never done before. So,
hmm
but if Rebecca was to really do her best ball, her best bars, her best beam, her best floor at one time, she could definitely beat Simone. But
Right.
that's
Yes.
it. Like we never seen her do it, right? So
hmm
we've seen
Yeah,
her do it.
I go ahead, sorry.
So until we see that kind of consistency from her, now we're really talking. But that's not like the circumstance we're working with. Like
hmm
so, but that's the thing. So I think people saying that she can't beat Simone. I think people need to look at the scores. Like her best
Yeah.
scores in Liverpool, not Liverpool. I'm sorry, in
Antwerp.
Antwerp. beat Simone Biles all around scores.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's on Simone's best scores, but you know what I'm trying to say. Rebecca can't beat Simone at her best, but
Yes. Yeah.
she can
Right.
beat Simone at her average.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
like I said, Rebecca has never gotten close to putting those four of her best routines together. Rebecca
Yeah.
has never even put four of her above average routines together. So Rebecca barely even put four average routines together. So
Mhm.
Rebecca has the potential to score a 59, but she usually only scores like a 50, like a high 56 to
Or
mid
a
57.
57. Yeah.
Yeah, so she has a lot. Like if she was actually scoring like a 15-2 on vol, a 14-8 on bars, 14-3 on beam, right? Like a 14-6 on floor. Like you combine it up, those are huge scores, like a huge all around total. And
Yeah.
she does score that, but it's rare that she's never done it all at one time before.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think like she might be a little blinded by beating Simone. But in the individual event finals, like vault and floor, she might be blinded by that, and then Jade Carey is going to come up from behind and
Hmm.
grab the silver. So
Jay's chances against her on vault are already very significant. But I
yeah,
do want to say that I'm a little worried about Jade Carey. Like the way I mean, her vault, she was still doing really good chains and DTYs, but she did not do her
Hmm.
Amateur and podium training, and she also did not. Her floor was a mess.
well, they did say that because her dad was sick and not there, that she was very upset. So that could have played a part into her not having a great podium training.
I
So
mean, she
she
did
without
good
it,
on bars and beam. Like she did overall, she's still very usable for the team. But the point
Hmm.
is, like, what we expected from her, like, was not what we got.
Yeah.
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 But
Like
And
I
I'm
that's
gonna
said,
not
give
though.
her. I'm gonna
Jade
give her
is
the
the queen
benefit of the
of
doubt.
turning up
And
at podium training too. So when you see Jade not really doing what she usually does in podium training at the Olympics and World, because the Olympics and World Championships is where Jade shocks you. Because what you've seen her
Hmm.
do all year, she always finds a way to add more going into you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you see less, this is like, wait a minute.
hmm
You're right. I
yeah,
think though that Autumn has a point here. Like she might have just been upset about like just realizing her dad was going to be sick and worrying about it. And hopefully by the time the competition rolls around, he can either be on the floor with her, or if he's not going to be, she'll be emotionally and mentally prepared for that, so it
yeah,
won't affect her in the same
and
way.
it's her coach too. So it's kind of like going like I don't want to be
Hmm.
rude when I say it's like naked without your coach. It's like okay, like what do I do now?
Yes.
You know, like she probably feels a little bit like alone, like shell shocked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because she doesn't have somebody to talk everything over with. And hopefully,
Right,
like, if her dad's sick, like, at the very least, like, she can talk. If she knows he's not going to be there and she's prepared for it, she can at least, like, talk strategy with him before the competition.
right.
Right. And I do
Yeah,
want
because
to
I
say that
remember,
I
do you remember last year at the Paris World Challenge Cup, the French Fed was fucking with Kaylee and Namor again, and they had this whole thing where they wouldn't let her main coach beat with her. And she had some bad routine. Her bars routines were pretty bad, honestly. Like nowhere near what she's capable of.
right.
But then, like when she actually got to Antwerp and she had her coach with her, she was much much better.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
agree. Like, so with that, I'm not saying I give up on Jay. Like, I believe in Jay Carey more than any gymnast because she's so
Hmm.
consistent, such internationally.
Yeah.
But even still, you can bring up signs that just seem off. Because it's not like
Absolutely.
Jade to downgrade like that. Like, it doesn't matter if her dad's not on the podium. I was worried if she had a minor injury.
Oh,
Oh yeah. I didn't even think about that, but you're
That's what
right.
made sense to me. And I would have, if I would have saw her downgrade to a DTY or a Lopez, I would have known something's
Hmm.
wrong. But now
Yeah.
clearly, I don't think it is a minor injury. I could see that, but I don't see
Hmm.
why Jade needs her dad on the podium to do a Chusavita. She didn't have her dad
That's
on the, she didn't
mhm.
have her dad on the podium when she was doing a Chusavita in the NCAA. So I didn't see him when she was at
well,
Oregon.
I wonder if
That's very
maybe her
true.
dad has a condition that could be very serious, and maybe it's acting up, and now she's super worried about it.
I don't
Oh.
think so because she was vaulting. She didn't do her Aminar, but she was knocking out chains and DTYs like nothing.
Mm.
Yeah. I don't know.
And
Yeah, maybe she was just maybe floor. I think she has the most combined risk on floor. Not
Hmm.
that her vaults aren't hard because they are, but you know what I mean. Yeah.
She did a more just a mat. That's also something that's like, why the hell are you using a mat for a Moors?
Yeah.
When we saw
It
that
could
mat,
be
it's like
that. I don't know. Do
uh,
you think Team USA is just being super like
she's the
cautious with
only
their
one that had a
gymnasts
mat.
now?
She's the only
Okay,
one that had a mat on the like who the fuck using mats at the Olympics?
Hmm.
that's true. That is
Yeah.
weird.
And
Maybe
just
something
for a
it's like
Moors,
not been.
like why the hell would Jade need a mat for a Moors? Like that's like a nothing ass skill for her.
It's
So
true.
this is why like I'm looking at these things like a full initial third pass, a double layout. Like I'm just
Hmm.
like, this is weird. But we're gonna see upcoming. Obviously, we'll see training videos coming out.
Hmm.
She needs the amateur if she wants a shot at medaling. I think she has a good chance of beating Gio with a DTY
Yeah,
and a chance.
I
She can't
agree.
beat Rebecca, but I think her chances for bronze are 40-50.
Yeah,
Because I
the
think
only way
unless
that.
Gio has to hit her Gio vault.
Yeah, exactly, and also hit a good DTY.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To beat Jade with a chain. Because I think Jade's average chain and average DTY beats Gio's average Rudy and average DTY.
Yeah, just again, it's not like that Yo's vaults aren't good because they are, but it's just the difference in the difficulty, and the Chung has fewer built-in deductions.
Mm-hmm.
Even as like, because I think when you do, I think the technique for Rudy, I think like you have to like have more of a hollow just to get your rotation started on
Yeah.
that. And even though Yo has one of the most laid out Rudies I've ever seen, I think like she could still pick up a tiny deduction there that Jade really isn't getting.
No. So
That most people who do a good chunk don't get.
that's something I want to say. Also, what does this person say? They was like, Rebecca is coming for all around because she got upgrades, and just because you got upgrades, I mean, you're gonna execute them well. Like
Mm-hmm.
fucking around with a full in off beam, like for 2/10 more than a double pike.
When her double pike is beautiful.
Yeah, like come
Yeah,
on now.
that's what
I
I've
heard
been
if she
thinking. Like,
really try a whip to double layout, oh my god, in her third tumbling pass, like
whew.
sometimes your double layout be low. So it's like, be
Oh,
so
like
serious right
with
now. I'd rather
Reeves,
her do the whip. I'd rather her do a whip to double layout and take her chances with a choosing beating her third tumbling pass than do a whip to double layout.
Mm-hmm.
Like, be
Yeah.
so serious. So I just hope shit don't end up going really south for Rebecca this Olympics.
I agree with Langston there.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think that right now she's looking really good. Kalia Nemore, I didn't see her put it all together because she's regressed a lot on bars and beam from what I see. And I
Mm-hmm.
mean, she might be saving her because one day at that champ, she cleared house. You know what I'm talking about, like right before the Olympics. But the other days, she was not looking too good on bars. We know Chu Chu Ewan is struggling on bars. China does not look up to par, in my opinion. Like their bars and beam, I'm seeing mistakes, and that's their only chance of winning a medal. I didn't really see too much from Italy in podium training, but I'll be looking out for the next couple of days. Before I even got started, someone sent me a messy comment. I said, I know this is old news, but do you agree with what Skinner is saying about the new girls aren't as talented as the previous quad? You know the
They're
answer to that.
well,
Huh?
they're the same quad, just minus one person.
So, like I said, I think when she's saying previous quad, she's meaning like London and Rio quad.
Oh well, maybe that's what she means.
Yes. And y'all, I agree with her on that. Like, I don't like her at all, but what she said wasn't wrong, but she was delusional about what she was saying because she's acting like she wasn't one of the worst gymnasts in those quads. Like, girl, you were always the alternate.
Mm-hmm.
So,
saying
Gabby,
this whole time, right message, wrong messenger.
yeah,
Yes.
Gabby,
Right.
right? Like, Gabby, Jordan Weber, like, those gymnasts, right? Like, they're better than
Mm-hmm.
almost all the gymnasts that we have right now.
Right.
Like, even
But yeah, I would say even still, but we kind of said this like even still, even with like less depth on talent, like what we had going into London and Rio, Skinner still is not in the top 5.
no.
Why do you
Or
guys?
like realistically, is she even in the top 7? Like Leanne's a better gymnast than her.
So I think that if Skinner was competing now, she would have a good chance of being the alternate
Like
Again?
being replaced with
over
Jocelyn.
Jocelyn. I do think Jocelyn is better on floor than her. I think she's better than Jocelyn on Vol. But I think that
Yeah.
she's
I
better on bars than Jocelyn, even though like,
Yeah, I know.
which is
But
saying
I
a
think
lot. Like,
Jocelyn is better. I think Joss is better on beam though.
yeah, but
yeah.
I do think Jocelyn was very overscored on beam in Olympic trials.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they overscored Jocelyn beam domestically by a lot. And if you look at what she was getting at the World Cups, it was like low to mid 13s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I will
like
say that when I watch Jocelyn, she has a lot less wobbles on all of the events. Like she can stick figure
Yes.
a lot better than Michaela. Like, but the whole yeah, no.
is this Chico? Chico, where
But
you
yeah,
at?
Tia, you're right. Skinner couldn't even do a double layup correctly. Also, I'm sorry. I saw in your comments you were saying you were in the hospital with like gallbladder stones or something. I'm
I'm
really
sorry.
sorry about that. I'm glad you're feeling
Chico, are
better.
you here? Not us having Chico on the live.
Chico, hey.
Langston,
What's
let
up?
let Ella get through talking.
What's up,
You
She
gotta
she
let
is
Ella
stop.
get finished before
You
you
know what,
introduce him.
Chico? I was trying to welcome you onto the live. You giving me too much. And know what? You trying to
Hello,
flip the whole room. I'm trying
everyone.
to give you a great introduction.
Hey.
So, Anna, what do you?
How's everyone
Anna, you've
doing?
been real quiet.
Let me say something. I saw a comment about Melanie. Someone said, I hope Melanie locks in. Here's my take on that, though. I think when
She
it comes to
better.
consistency, you know how people are like, oh, like Reeby's trying to go for that, like all around gold. And like we
Right.
were
Mhm.
talking, like Melanie, if she like locks in and stands on business, can also go for a medal in the all around. For
Yeah.
me,
Yes.
like their consistency are both scaring me.
Hmm.
When
Yeah.
Melanie stands on
I,
business, we know
I,
that she can do it, but it's just like, and I have no podium predictions. I'm not doing that ever again after what happened at trials and at Tokyo.
Right.
But it's like
Relatable.
like but it's just like with Melanie like going for an all around medal and like with Reedy like trying to quote unquote challenge for gold. Like for me it's like I'm seeing both of those like goals as the same where it's like I'm worried about the consistency.
So let's
Mhm.
talk about the ABPP trying to say that Suni gonna clear Reby again.
Oh God, I
no,
was
they're
happy
just
that a lot of
delusional. Put
people on
Moya
Reddit.
is
Yeah, I was happy a lot of people on Reddit were trying to explain no, that's not going to happen
I know.
because Reby is better. Reby is better now than she was in Tokyo, and Suni is not in Tokyo shape.
Yeah, but
No.
Suni gets overscored a lot. So I can
It's
like
not enough.
you don't
Yeah.
think so?
Well, I mean, no, okay.
no.
I think a lot of Suni's overscoring is actually domestic. Internationally, I think her scores are pretty fair.
Yeah, but we
Yeah,
don't
they're
know how she
they're
will
very
score
harsh on
internationally
Suni
yet.
internationally, especially on Beam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like at
yeah.
the
That's
same time, we
it,
don't know how she's gonna score internationally because she hasn't done anything internationally since Tokyo. So they
Mhm.
right.
may overscore her more than those
I
years, you
doubt
know?
it.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna throw her up like a 14-2 on Beam.
They could, and they could if she has like some wobbles and stuff and doesn't get credit for all her
They're gonna
connection
throw up like a
gags.
13-8.
Yeah, I heard she
Ooh.
was having some issues in podium training on beam.
Her,
Mhm.
yeah, that Beam was a mess in podium training, child. Like Mama can't even do a regular like what's it called? What's that dismount? I know it's called a stagger, but what's the original one called?
Oh,
What
well, the
did you
one
do?
she's
Like
doing now, the full twisting layout gainer.
I know it's a stagger, but what is the regular like the regular layout? You know I'm talking about the layout flyaway called?
Oh my God, I don't know.
The one
It's hard.
Pauline Schaefer always does.
Oh, a gainer layout.
She couldn't even do a gainer layout. Did you see her doing her? That was a gainer pike.
At bad.
You saw that, Anna?
To be
Yeah,
fair, to be
yeah,
fair,
I'll say
Pauline
I'm
kind of
watching
pikes her gainer
But
layout too.
but you, Allie, that was a gainer pike.
I know, I know. I'm not saying
I
it.
was just
Okay,
sitting here like, girl, like, man, them judges
like
finna do
for
they
me.
man.
yeah, I think the one good thing for Suni is, unless her knees are bent enough, they can say she's tucked. I don't think there's a piked gainer layout
There
full.
isn't. They're just gonna
There
give
is.
her a 310.
Oh yeah, so
She
she's
gonna
just gonna
lose
get.
more than it's worth though, but they're gonna still give her the point too.
Yeah.
That mount Like I don't know if she did or not, but
She to take that mount out.
I don't get it though. How
would
can
I
you
you?
think
do
she
like,
should take it out. She definitely should take it out in qualifications if she want to qualify for the beam final.
Yeah.
yeah,
But isn't that mount worth a lot though? Why would she take it out if it
it's an
helps her
She
with the
E,
want to. She
connection?
yeah.
want to lose.
True.
She want to lose .2 because they'll just count another skill. So she'll
Yeah,
just
But
it's
lose
a E, but I
point
mean,
two.
I think they'll just
But they
count one of her
count a C
C's.
skill from her, I think, yeah. Yeah, so it's
Mm-hmm.
not gonna hurt her D score that much.
So she'll go
And she
down
can
from a
try
six
it,
seven to
yeah.
6'5" if she hits everything.
Yeah, and that's
Mm-hmm.
still a really good D score. That's the same D score. That's Simone's max D score from the looks of
So
it.
I mean, but Simone, she was struggling a little bit with certain connections, but Simone Biles should still easily like qualify to be
Oh yeah, of
Absolutely.
course she will.
Because
now
she always
gold.
does.
But I
Yeah.
did see some struggles from Joe Yachin as well. You know, Chuchi you and be messing around. So Joe Yachin, like a lot of them connections, they just not gonna be counted.
do you
Yeah,
guys
like you said with her and Rebish, they better never submit an inquiry.
I mean, Chuchi you Joe Yachin did last year. They didn't take none of her inquiries away, but as
Oh,
of to
that's true. But I think last year the reason she submitted it because she knew that she couldn't lose this. It was unlikely she was going to lose the silver, but she
mhm.
could gain the gold. So it was like even if they said you didn't connect that, what is it, the side semi um to the side tuck jump goal, she knew like that would just knock her down 1/10 and she'd still have the silver. But if they gave her that second part of that connection, she would beat Simone. So I see why she took the risk then.
But that, like I said, she's not getting that connection right now. She's not getting the switch leap, the switch half, the back handspring connection either.
Hmm. Yeah.
So now she's back down to like a 6'6" or like a 6'7".
Yeah, which Simone could beat her at that.
So I mean, I don't. And Chuchi Ewan, I gotta see it to believe it.
Her connections, I think,
Round
are over.
two.
Actually, I didn't see the Chinese podium training, so I can't judge. But I would say overall, Chu Chiyu will do worse on execution than Zhou Yuqin does because that's. I think Chu Chiyu has more built-in deductions, particularly in
Right.
terms of her artistry. And if
Hmm.
you look at how she scored last year in Antwerp versus how Zhou Yuqin scored, I think
They
that's
was
a good
giving it to
indicator.
Chuchi.
They were. Oh my God, they were.
They was giving it to her like
I was like, holy shit, they're really throwing
they was
this.
like
They're really
13
throwing the
7 to
code.
30. They was giving it to her when she even made the beam lineups, I don't think, in team finals.
Oh yeah. I think though, like everyone was expecting, because Chu Chi had a pretty good beam routine at Chinese nationals,
Hmm.
and I think they were expecting like she was going to be the one to turn up on beam, her and Johnny Ying.
7-2
And
if they give it all. The people need to realize they need to get this score 7-2.
yeah, yeah,
So now,
she needs
like,
to get credit for all those
it's the
connections.
starting value, but they're not always getting that.
Like,
Hmm.
and right now it don't seem like they're gonna get that.
Yeah,
It don't seem like they're gonna get that. Even if
yeah.
I feel like if they did their best routine, they still wouldn't get that.
Hmm.
Cause
I don't think they
Chinese
paid
nationals used to be.
attention.
I think Chinese nationals used to be really strict, but now they don't got very lenient.
Yeah. Yeah, I still don't think their ever scoring is as bad as like with Russia or Italy or Brazil. I think it's more like around the level of what you see with some of the gymnasts at U.S. nationals. But yeah.
Let's talk about. I haven't seen shit from Flavia Sareva.
Oh, I hope she's,
Probably doing
yeah. I hope
a
for
whip to
With
double A
Brazil's
out.
ring
sake she's
hat.
okay.
That's what I've
Yeah.
seen.
I'll talk about white gays. Angela Paris has won a charity all season. They were pissed that their favorite whites didn't win. What is he talking about? Who is Angela Paris? Van Michaels.
Let me look that up.
I am I think they
Okay. So this is, I think this is Drag Race, basically that a yeah, okay, basically people were mad that yeah, that a from the looks of it, a black drag queen won RuPaul most recent season of Drag Race over
yeah.
white drag queens.
Yeah, I'm not someone who really watches drag like that, so I don't really know that much about like what goes on with drag.
Yeah, but I
Uh,
think Tia was just like bringing that up as a point, like, that there's kind of like just about what you've been saying about.
yeah, I think they overscored Suni because she's the defending Olympic all around champion. NBC has been using her in their promos. It would look
Hmm.
stupid on NBC if she wasn't on the team. Yeah, I agree, but I mean,
Yeah.
so was Shy Lease and a lot of other ones they didn't take. So
Well, then Shilese got injured last minute, so she was almost just like she was definitely a lock if she didn't get injured.
no one's
Yes,
a lot
Like
with the selection committee.
2016.
No one's a lot with the selection committee they have. So
true.
okay, so
Well, it was the same thing for her in like 2016.
I think that if Kaylin would have been around, they would have. They only treated Jay decent at Olympic trials because they knew they had no choice.
Yeah, and I don't know why certain gymnasts are
I agree.
favored by like that.
Because even on vault,
Others
like
are not.
they was giving Jade like 14 sixes and shit. They were giving Leanne like a 14-5 for that. Like, are you
Yeah, which made
serious?
no sense,
You mean to tell
especially
me
since yeah, and
Leanne's
like
chain is
Jade
only
did
like
her best. That was one of the best chunks I've ever seen Jade do. And like you said, look at how Jade scores internationally with worst vaults.
it's like
She's
now
getting like
on
one or
floor
two
they
tenths.
easied up. Floor they were a
Mhm,
little bit they easied up, but
mhm.
on vault like I still saw shit that's like But Suni, I think Suni has improved on bars. I this code, even though they have less shit they can take deductions for, they be finding so much more shit than last quad on bars.
Oh my god, yeah.
You remember, like last year, people could get eight. Last quad, people could get 8.6, 8.7s,
For
even with
nothing.
the
Yeah.
even with the 3 10 pack angle. But now it's like, bitch, you ain't getting above no
Yeah.
8.4.
Yeah, and I did see it. Well, I've been looking at Suni's bar routines now, and I can't stop seeing what you're saying about her grip adjustments being really
Yeah,
obvious.
her grip adjustments. Like I want to say, this routine was better than the ones in Olympic trials with grip adjustments.
Yeah, yeah. I only saw two obvious ones, so that's like only
I
two
think it
tenths
was
she
like two or
lost.
three, something like that.
Yeah,
The
but I
first
like
one, the first one was a grip adjustment, but I don't think it was bad enough to notice.
mhm,
So I didn't take it. I had her between like an 8.1 to 8.3 with
mhm.
each score from her podium training routine.
Yeah, and what did she get? Like a 6.5D? So that's pretty good.
6.6.
6.6. Oh, okay, yeah, so that's good.
Yeah.
So
So
what
let
is
me.
that? Like a 14.7 to 14.9? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it would
Oh, do we
probably
want to
also
talk
be on the
about
team.
the
What did you say, Anna?
Injuries. Someone said Skye and Connor would probably also be on the team in addition to Shilese if injuries didn't happen.
I
How do
think
y'all
I
feel
Skye
about
and
agree.
Connor
that?
fulfill the same role, so I kind of disagree with that. It'd be one or the
Mhm,
other.
Who do you
mhm.
guys think it would be if it were Sky versus Connor?
I
Connor.
think I think
They would
Sky
take
because of
Sky.
the
And Sky got her
chug.
chain.
If
Yeah, I
Skye
think
got
that
her
would have.
chain, but I feel like Connor would clear her on. Like that's one thing Sky has because Connor gonna
Mhm.
clear her on everything except maybe bars. And
Clear
I
her
would
on
take my
beat.
So that's
chances.
I
not
will
every.
agree.
So
But
that's
Chico
not everything.
Connor don't got the
If
reputation. Scott Connor don't got the reputation that Skye Blakely has either.
we
Mhm.
haven't seen Connor in a long time,
I don't care.
besides her being,
I take my chances with a blank slate than a slate that's been proving me wrong for years. Would
well,
you?
Mhm.
we'll never know because she got injured. So
That's true. Both of
I'm
them.
taking my chances. I'm taking my chances with
You
Sky.
Skye Blakely's biggest fan, Chico. So we already know that. You
You
biased. We
said
I
love
you.
don't
you.
think
The
Skye
We
only
love
did.
thing
you, Chico,
Connor
but you
clear.
biased.
No, Connor will clear her own beam by maybe 4 tenths, four to
I don't
five
think
tenths,
I
probably
don't think
five
it'd be that
tenths, five
much. I don't even
tenths.
think I'll give Chico. I think it'd be like maybe two. I don't think she would clear her by that much. I think it'd be like maybe 2 or 3
Okay, and
tenths.
then Sky will edge her out on bars maybe by 2 tenths.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Sky will beat her with a chong, and
she
then
would.
Connor will beat her on floor. So you take your chances with taking Sky because she can get a vault medal and potentially go to vault
I don't. I doubt she
event
would beat
finals.
Jade in
I
qualifications
didn't
on
say she
Bob.
would beat her. I said she could. She got a chance to go into the vault finals. What if
But
they didn't take Jade?
the main purpose of taking Sky is to use her on beam and team finals. If you can't trust her to do that, why would you
They
take
were
her
Mhm.
gonna
over
use
Connor?
her. They were gonna use her on vault if she was on the team.
They were.
Trust me.
But the point of taking like, a month back we talked about it. Like, the point of taking Skye Blakely was that despite her inconsistency,
Before she got her chong,
no,
the
when she
point
had her
was
chunk,
beam and bar.
yeah, but when
And
she
when she
had her
got her
chunk,
chong, her stock went up. Her stock
yeah.
went up when she got
So
that.
my point was like, yes, Skye Blakely still is inconsistent, but I would take my chances with Skye Blakely because even if she does fall on beam, she'll probably score the same as Leanne Jordan or Kayla anyway on
Mm-hmm.
beam, and she has a chain now. So that was
Yeah.
No,
my
I'm
point.
agreeing with what you're saying. Right.
But I'm
And with her
saying that
chain being the
if you
added
factor in a
factor,
Connor McLean
I
that's
would
hitting
take her.
consistent beam routines, I'm not taking Skye Blakely, who is a risk on beam, when if Connor's showing me consistency.
You're
Yeah, I
talking
see
about one
that.
event, which is beam, and not all the events, which were
You're not using,
all the other
Skye
ones that she
Blakely is
playing.
putting up a low 14 on bars. A lot of people can do. Her floor
Mm-hmm.
is below average. Yes, she has a chain, but okay, but so does Jade. So I hear that. That's a good argument putting up three chains, but
Mm-hmm.
it's also a better argument to have a more consistent beam routine I can use in team finals
Mm-hmm.
that I can't
Yeah.
get from Skye. So like I
So,
said, it's a
like, I
coin
mean,
flip.
what would the beam rotation look like if, let's say, Skye, Shilese, and Connor
I
were
wouldn't even put
there?
Skye up. If no, so if it like that's the thing. If Shilese was healthy, I wouldn't use Skye on beam anyway in team finals.
Mm,
So
right. Right.
I
Right.
would definitely use Connor. So I would still use Shilese over. I would use Connor over Shilese, but I would not
Yeah.
use Skye over Shilese. So because I know
Mhm.
I trust Shilese to hit a beam routine over Skye.
Yeah. Because Shilese's international hit rate has been real on beam has been really, really good.
Skye would not be in consideration in the Marta era. Yeah, she wouldn't be Chico. That's something Marta would have been smacked in the face though, because Marta would have already blackballed Scott. And once all these people start getting injured, like I don't think they would have got injured under Marta, but I think this would have really humbled Marta because you know how Marta
Oh
like to
yeah.
blackball people. So Skye Blakely
Yeah.
wouldn't even still be able to compete if she was like
Mhm.
with her record. So when all these gymnasts start dropping like flies, and she didn't even have Skye Blakely even around anymore because she already blackballed her. Probably Jordan Childs
And
too.
sent her to college.
She would already blackball Jordan Childs as well. So it's like, what would she have done?
True.
She would have always treated Kayla like she treated Michaela Skinner. Like,
Oh, like she'll use you if she needs you, but she doesn't. But she
wants
doesn't.
you. She don't want to touch you with a 10-foot pole.
Hmm.
So yeah. They needed Gabby. That's what they needed.
Hmm.
Cause they right now, like their bar rotation, I don't know about because they have to either put up
No.
Jordan or Hesley. And Hesley looked very nervous in podium training. Now she went off on beam. She went off on bars in podium training. But
Hmm.
I don't Hesley, I'm just scared. I'm really scared to put Hesley up on something.
I hear you
Plus
there.
couple with Jordan
Oh.
too, because like I said, I don't have no faith in Jordan Childs. I want the best for her because I'm a root for every black woman, but you get what I'm saying, Anna.
That's how I feel about, like, I'm here for her redemption. I love it for her. I hope it goes well. But again, I'm not getting my hopes up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if like I can see Jordan,
Who they are. Like, you've said this
participating
multiple
in
times.
individual events.
Hmm.
nah.
Yeah.
I want to see
Wait,
Jordan clear Suni Lee so bad though in
do,
qualification to all
do you?
Dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Now,
do
when
you think
Jordan
do
super
it?
countries her out of that all around,
I'm sorry, I would love to see that too. Like, I want to see Jordan compete in the all around over Suni with
me,
Simone.
Hmm.
but
For
I really doubt that
all
will
around, like, I
happen.
still would rather have her there.
Even though I think she won't win a medal, but I doubt that Jordan will beat Suni though.
Because of the
if
difficulty
So
gap.
Suni does qualify with Simone for the,
so
do
I
you
do
think
think
Suni has a chance if
if
she's
they
the one,
competed
Yes.
super country one?
if podium training counted as scores, Jordan would have beat her.
Hmm.
Cause Suni was the way Suni was falling, messing around on connections on beam, like that should be
Hmm.
enough to give Jordan Childs
Now,
the lead. But if Suni hits bars and beam, even with one of her worst DTYs, I think she can pull off a victory over Jordan.
Yeah, because the thing is with because of her bars and beam, it doesn't look like Jordan's gonna pull it off a Chung, right?
And even with a Chung, I don't think that's enough. Like
Yeah,
Jordan
because I
is
think
so on bars, Jordan is only gonna give up like 5 or 6 tenths to her, maybe a little bit more than that. But it's
mhm,
beam, like she giving up at least a point.
right.
She give up
Because they'll
like a
probably get it,
point.
even if they
Yeah,
get about the
it was
same
pretty
E score, which I think
because
is likely. Suni is over a point ahead of Jordan on difficulty.
So it's like you factor
yeah,
in that, like that means that Suni has a point, like more than a point and a half lead on Jordan on bars and beam. How is Jordan gonna make that up on floor and ball? I think she
Unfortunately,
could get.
yeah.
yes.
I
And
think
Jordan
so.
is consistent on balance beam. Like I've seen Jordan fall at least half the time she competes balance beam. Like it's
So if
either
you give
like she
Suni,
falls or she doesn't.
you give Suni a 13-8 on floor, a 13. No, you give Suni a 13-4 on floor, and you give Jordan a 14-2, which is like her absolute max. She still only gains back 8 tenths on Jordan
Hmm.
Child.
Hmm.
She's still down 8 tenths going into ball. So she has to do her best DTY, get like a 14-5. If Suni Lee just scores like what, a 13-7, she still beats her. This is like Jordan's
Yeah.
absolute max. This is Jordan's
Hmm.
absolute max, right?
Right.
So I think so. She could, like, if Suni does a horrible DTY, she has a chance if Jordan goes lights out. But if
Hmm.
Suni goes lights out, I think that I don't see how Jordan Childs beats her.
Or if Suni just does decently, but hits all her
Let me
routines and
give it to Jordan because I was watching the podium training with Chico and Javasio, and man, she doing all that motherfucking running down the bottom table just to do a Lopez.
Do you think she's gonna do a Chung in the
No, because
Olympics?
like I hate people that like Chico said wasted all that momentum. Like, really? I'm just sitting here like, if you're gonna charge about, you need to charge and do something. Like,
hmm.
Right.
I hate when someone charges the bot table and do a Yurchenko full. Like,
Oh,
It's like we
sorry.
were expecting more.
like, come on now. If you're gonna charge the table, you need to do an Aminar or something. Like,
Oh
what you get
my.
all that energy for? I can't.
It's Chico's show.
Man,
What was it you said about Listy and her ball?
ugh, Listy. Her run. I can see her run. Now that I can just see her run. Now that she
Oh,
just
I can see it too. I think we all know I think we can all
let
visualize
me
her
say
run.
something. Did you see China warming up the Yurchenko pikes?
No, I didn't. I didn't
You
want
just see that in the
to.
background, Anna, during putting training. Like you see them like them practicing, and you see China doing Yurchenko pikes in the
I think
background.
it
Like,
was either Jordan. It was either doing like Jordan's time on beam or Hesley's time on beam, and I saw Chu Chi Wan like doing a vault in the background, and I
and
was
it's
like, "What is?"
like they can't
Oh,
even do layouts. You know how we warm up like our regular layouts? They're doing pikes.
oh,
An actual
really?
They
vault.
can't even do like
Oh.
layouts. Like, you know how like we practice layouts?
Hmm.
You're seeing them practice pikes. Like, I'm just like,
No. Oh, that's so
Langston,
sad.
what was the quote you said? China's got 1 billion people, and not one of them can do a double twisting Yurchenko.
not. I think they have one this time.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
they have. No, they didn't bring her. They brought Zhang Yihan, who can do a she can do a double twisting Sukahara.
They love the nasty Sukaharas.
Yeah, that's definitely not my favorite vault at all.
I like Jade's soup double though.
Oh, Jade Soup double was good. That was one of the best.
I like hers.
Actually, you know who else had a decent Soup double?
Sometimes Moreno, Alexa Moreno.
Yeah, sometimes Moreno does. It hasn't looked good since she came back, but Ahaima's
Zamo.
Zamo's was good. That's true. Yeah, and Lilia Ahaima's was pretty good too.
Lilia Akaimova.
At the vault final last year, Haruti sucked, but in Tokyo, I mean, not
I'm
last year in
like, I
Tokyo.
don't know
That was
about
last
that,
year, right?
man.
It was better. No, you can see it. It was pretty good. It was the Rudy that sucked in the event final.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
But
put it in the
Oh,
Smithsonian
love
or
it.
anything, but it was pretty good.
that's good. Okay. I'm gonna have to take your word for it, Allie.
It's okay.
Anyway, we gonna say this. We all supporting Kamala Harris over here, bitch. So if
We
some of
are,
y'all got a
yes.
problem with that, you have to find somewhere else to go. So just letting peeps be known. Like we all supporting Kamala Harris over here.
Yeah, we're all what is it, coconut pilled?
Coke, we all falling out of the coconut tree over here. We all
Wait,
unburdened by
y'all, where did
we
that come from?
she
Yeah.
always say that. She always bring up coconut trees.
No, she said it was something she said where she gave a speech and she was basically trying to say like, you're a product of like what came before you. And
Yeah.
she said it was something like, "Do you think you just fell out of a coconut tree and you're not unburdened by what has been?" And the Republicans spread that around to try and like be like, "Look how dumb she is" or whatever. But that went kind of viral, and everyone's like, this is kind of great. So now everybody is using it like to support her.
And also, what has been unburdened by what has been.
You are
Oh
not
my
unburdened
God.
by what has been. That was
Oh,
what she said.
She always
what
saying
has been
that.
a burden. Yeah, I've been seeing that a lot.
So yeah, but we all support her over here, boo. So I don't know what else to say for y'all, but just that's what we doing over here.
Mhm. Yeah.
Um, especially if you live in a state like Georgia or Pennsylvania or Michigan, Wisconsin, Arizona, Nevada, vote. North Carolina. If
Mhm.
like some of y'all haters, if you live in California, we ain't too stressed about you, boo. I had you be super talk. I'm not gonna vote, but you live in fucking Oklahoma. We're not gonna win that anyway. So okay.
Mhm.
I'm talking about like they be going on their rant like I'm not gonna vote for this person. You see their
Like,
location, it be Tennessee. You be like, okay, like
well, we knew you weren't going to anyway.
even if you did, like maybe it wasn't gonna change nothing.
Yeah, it wasn't like the yeah because the electoral college. It doesn't matter how like you as an individual vote for the
It only
presidential
matters
election.
for only 7 states really matter in electoral college.
Yeah, exactly.
Because even the other ones, like there's some that are competitive, but I don't think Texas is gonna go blue or New Hampshire is gonna go um Republican.
Hmm.
But obviously, those states are very can we talk about the fall and the fallen? No, what did they do? I didn't see Becky and Georgia May.
In the
What did
Brit.
they? Oh, I forgot about the faller and the fallen.
I ain't forget. I ain't not forget about London's fallen ass girlies.
Y'all,
Man,
I'm not gonna lie.
what?
Oh, what is it?
Brit.
I didn't hear what you said, Anna.
Yeah, I didn't hear
Dad
anything
forgot
either.
about the Brit.
Oh yeah,
I forgot
I didn't
about them too
forget.
because I'm like I don't expect them to win any medals
They
now if they
trying
don't
to
have
throw hella
Jessica on
Ruby
the.
Ruby Evans trying to bring an Aminar. It's like, girl, why are you trying to do an Aminar when your whole team hurt?
Exactly. Like it looks pretty good, but I don't think she should do it. I think it's going to go badly for her.
Her Aminar look good, but it's just like, why even risk
Please.
it?
Yeah, exactly. Like it might be fine, but like why? Yeah, I don't think it's going to make a difference between a team medal or not a
Like
team
y'all need
medal,
to
and
just stay
I'm just
healthy and
scared.
consistent. I can understand if listen, if she was in a scenario where she's competing with Jessica at her best, like Jennifer's still out there, right? On Dean, I could see her throwing an Aminar because it's a lot of depth. But that's
Yeah,
not what y'all are
exactly. And
trying to
like she could
survive
do
this
something
Olympics.
about it. Yeah.
Your DTY is their best
If you're not
ball.
gonna medal, likely, then you shouldn't be trying to throw all these skills that are potentially gonna get you injured. Like, why not just wait until like Jess, Ondine, and Jennifer are
Hmm.
better for like Worlds or
Yeah,
something like
exactly. And
fucking.
Let
then
me
and
say
then you could
this.
really do something.
I know I sound like a hater. Jennifer been washed up. So I'm tired of people acting like she was gonna do something.
Actually, that is very true. That is very true. Her floor, like, the reason that Jessica is the known twin is what I'm gonna say.
Downey has a possible chance on bars if she hits.
She does, yeah. She does. What is her
But
what
it's a
is her
better
I
chance she end up getting cleared by Simone.
on bars?
Yeah.
I mean, that's happened before.
Like Becky got a 6'6", but she only be getting like 8 O's.
Ooh, that's true. Yeah, because her execution now isn't even as good as it used to be.
Oh, her like I don't know where they be getting all these deductions on Becky, but they be man,
Hmm
they be giving it to her Anna with the East Coast.
Someone asked. Someone goes, "Do you think Simone will intentionally do the Wilder 1.5, or do you think she submitted in case of a mistake?" That's a good question.
I think she did a
No, I
wider
think
full.
it's serious. Yeah,
I
I think.
think if she does, I think she did a wider full and all around, or if she makes event finals.
Mhm.
I think she wants to get like a skill named after her on every event. So I think
Yeah,
that's
I think that's exactly what it is. Yeah, I think
so
she's
she
gonna
can
do it
shut
once.
Horkina up forever.
yeah. I feel like also like some people think that this will be Simone's last Olympics. Like they said that about Tokyo, but I don't see that because you can like get married, have kids, and still go to the next Olympics. And I think
Mhm.
Simone for records at this point.
Girl, she have kids.
She
She
still
gonna be
has
paying.
proved it.
If
Like
she have kids, Anna, she gonna be paying child support forever.
Oh,
too much time, Jonathan. Oh wait.
Uh, it's already a mess in Arizona. Republicans have here already crying about the Stone election. Yeah, Carrie Lake has yet to concede.
wait, she still hasn't given that up?
No, and she's running for Senate now, and
Oh,
it's
right.
like Republicans. I think it don't matter how bad things get for Kamala, even for Joe. I thought Joe would still win Arizona, like just
Mhm.
because like in Arizona, it's mainly like moderate suburban voters that are like that used to be Republicans that are like shifted to being Democrat. Once you
Mhm.
decide to walk away from somebody, you never coming back.
Yeah.
So it's like there's nothing that Joe could do to lose those voters. Like
Mhm.
Katie Hobbs is the worst Democratic candidate that like I think Democrats might have ever nominated, and she still won.
Mhm.
She didn't even debate. She didn't debate her Republican opponent. She didn't even campaign. She literally stayed in her basement the whole time. And
Mhm.
she still won against Carrie Lake. Like, girl, how Carrie Lake, how the fuck did you lose that race?
Well, I think it's because Carrie Lake. Well, I think Carrie Lake's problem was that she did talk.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you just gotta let and like JD Vance in particular, like just let JD Vance run his fucking mouth. He gonna win Kamala election for her.
Oh
Cause it's
yeah,
like
no, because
he coming
yeah.
after all like why are you coming after women voters talking about what did he say about women are cat ladies? Why would you say that when you're trying to like win like just shut
Oh
up.
yeah, that yeah. I'm trying to say like Kamala isn't fit to be like run
Yeah,
Because she has
anything
no
because she
people
doesn't
are
kids.
have
attacking.
biological kids. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
just
attacking
like,
her because she's
Voters
childless, and they're
too.
like,
He said
"Oh,
like voters
someone
with no
without
kids.
children shouldn't make judges or make should make laws on people who
but
have
I thought
kids."
women
Like,
couldn't be. I thought women couldn't be leaders because having kids make them emotional. So which one is it?
yeah, I
It's
know
both.
they go
It's
back and
both
forth.
actually. It's both.
But
So
That's
like
it's
why.
like,
their logic to it is kind of stupid because they're like, well, you shouldn't make laws on people who want to have children and have kids when you don't have kids, but
but
men
most
can't
women don't
have
want to
kids
have kids
either. So
anymore.
it's like, what the hell?
Yeah, Republicans lost every race in Arizona 2022. Like,
Mhm.
and then JD Vance is out here like the worst thing for Republicans. Republicans should not touch abortion with a 10-foot pole.
Nope.
Like
But
you,
he's such a like he's a here's the thing. I noticed one thing about this. So a lot of Catholics are like shaming Joe Biden for being pro-choice and all that, right? Joe Biden's a Catholic. But
Mhm.
JD Vance is for abortion and he's also Catholic. And they're like, "Oh yeah, JD Vance, you're a good guy." It's like you can't be that
most
hypocritical.
Catholics are pro-choice though. So like Democrats win the
Yeah.
Catholic. It's the evangelical vote. They be clearing Democrats,
Yeah.
but
Exactly. Like
Democrats
the
win the
official.
Catholic.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's similar thing with like most black people are not liberal in any way, but they still vote Democrat because of like racial issues. So like for Catholics, they might
Mhm.
disagree with Democrats on that one issue, but they're pro a lot of other democratic policies, and that forces them to vote Democrat.
I
So
think what
Exactly.
a lot of people don't know is that evangelicals do not like Catholics.
Oh no,
no,
I used to
the
be
Ku Klux
Catholic,
Klan used
Anna,
to
so I do know that.
the
I
Ku
do
Klux
know
Yeah,
Klan used
that.
no,
to
my
come
mom is
after
Catholic.
the Ku Klux
So
Klan
like,
used to
and
come after
she is
Catholics.
pro-choice.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
Yeah, and
Catholics that
my
are pro-choice.
Mhm.
He said childless cat ladies should have no place in government. Why are you coming after suburban women like that when Republicans, that's like what's really hurting Republicans the most. Like this is a Republicans don't know how to shut up. And now like they're
Mm-mm.
going on social media talking about oh the polls. Because remember they was like, oh the polls, look at the polls. Because they was eating them polls up when them polls was having Trump clearing Biden. Now they
Yep.
saying, oh, Kamala just got started. Those polls aren't right. You know, the polls they're controlled by the Democratic left. So, bitch, which one is it? You was eating them polls up when Trump was beating Biden, but now Kamala beating Trump, and y'all talking about the polls are fake. Like y'all,
Exactly.
bitch, y'all are a joke. But
Well,
don't let them hoes.
remember when they were like using campaign signs and like hats to prove that nobody liked Biden?
But it's like they need to like Kamala don't got them hoes scared.
She does. It's because like now their entire strategy was to say, look how old Biden is. He's too old to be president. And now suddenly, like, they've got a super old candidate. He's 78. Now he is the oldest nominee
With
ever.
a horrible vice presidential nominee.
Yes, exactly. And Kamala is only 59 years old. She's
And look the
yeah,
fuck good.
she looks younger. Yeah, she looks good. She's
She looked way
energetic.
better.
She's
J.D. Vance is
healthy.
like what 42 was she cleared that hole. Like when it come to like, are you serious? Like and like man,
Oh,
JD
and I
Vance.
gotta say, whoever did the makeup at the RNC, they are a member of the resistance. Whoever, I think it was, I don't know, I guess
Man,
it's their fault. They pissed off all the gay people, and now nobody will do their makeup.
they got
Well,
gay
nobody will.
Republicans,
No, actually, no, they will, but they will do it spitefully.
but it's like they need to. Mm.
Oh God, the eyebrows were great. But that's true. Yeah, Kamala looks. Yeah, like she's. Oh God, yeah. They're like, and the thing is too, like a lot of the attacks they're going after for Kamala will only work on their base.
Yeah, it
Like they're
won't work
super,
with.
yeah, they're super misogynistic. Like they're shaming her for being childless. They're shaming her for her past dating life.
Like that's so funny because they're calling her like a whore and stuff, and it's like, okay, Trump has how many baby mamas, like, and he cheated
Well,
on his.
He's been married three
Technically, he
times. He's
did.
cheated on all of them. He's cheated
Yeah,
on all
right.
of
Technically,
It's
them.
like,
he
excuse
did
me,
marry them though, so I will give him that.
but he
But
cheated on them.
he cheated on them when they were pregnant, at least with
Yeah, so
Melania.
man,
So
but
it's
it's just
like,
like Trump is Trump is the strongest Republican candidate there is, but I think a lot of Republicans are delusional about like Republicans are just at a disadvantage because like it's more Democrats than Republicans.
mhm.
So it's just like no, how about Hinge having an outage? I heard it was Grinder actually. I heard it was Grinder that was having like a malfunction. It was so many of them.
I heard that was probably true for both.
But
Who was it? Who was it who tweeted out like that? The RNC is like the gay community Super Bowl.
I don't know. But
That was funny.
I know that Hinge and Bumble took a lot of those Capitol rioters down because they wanted to match the women while they were
Oh,
in these.
that's right. That was great. Yeah, where like women were like reporting men they matched with who were saying like, yeah, I was at the Capitol.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I
man.
stormed the Capitol.
Trump Trump is getting ready to lose his election and I just can't wait to see it. So cause I know like they're gonna really
Hmm.
have a mental breakdown like when Kamala really ends up winning. Like
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm so excited to see it.
and like you can tell like they're in denial. Like they're talking about she's not gonna win, blah blah blah. Like, but when you ask them how, they be coming up, oh, because Trump is gonna win 40% of the black vote. Like, be so serious. I'm dead serious. Like I don't have Republicans tell me like Trump is gonna win 30% of the black vote. Like dead to my face.
No, I think they like occasionally get what happens is they get blacks they get like a couple very B, C list, D list black celebrities to support them, mainly for money and profit, because being a token pays well for a while.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh yeah, this means all black people like us.
And they be thinking we're so stupid. Like we gonna vote for shit about
Mhm.
we gonna vote for a damn sneaker.
Yeah.
And
And
they
I
like
yeah.
they kill me with like, and they really think black people don't know what we're voting for. Like, it's just
Yeah.
it shows their racism. You going around calling people DI hires, talking about how
Hmm.
what else?
Oh, they're
Did
using
they
that
call
against Kamala
colored
now.
colored sororities?
Oh my
So,
God. Yeah, I can't believe they're bringing that word back.
and the thing is, like, black people can go on social media and see the anti-black shit y'all be saying on Twitter. Like,
Yeah,
we can,
exactly.
like, and the thing is, if Democrats really started screenshotting like what they were saying on Twitter, like they would be doing a lot better. That's what they should really
Hmm.
be focused on, like showing, showing what they're saying on social media, because
Yes.
that really helps. We need Georgia to go blue. I think Georgia will go blue. That, like I
Yeah.
said, if Kamala loses Georgia, she will lose the election though.
Mhm. But I don't think she will.
I don't think she'll lose Georgia because, like, I think
Joe
Kamala will have
won, yeah, because Joe Biden won Georgia, and I think Kamala will do better there.
exactly. So that's the problem. It's like it's very hard to stop Kamala from just outperforming Joe by even a little bit in Atlanta. And if she does that, like 2/3 of Georgia's population is in Atlanta, just like in Arizona. Like,
Hmm.
Republicans can't stop Democrats from improving in Maricopa County, which is where the Phoenix metro area is. And
Yeah,
because of that, like they can't stop Arizona from going blue because that's where
exactly.
almost everyone in Arizona lives. And Democrats are losing ground in the city of Phoenix itself, but there's way more people in the suburbs than the city of Phoenix.
Yeah, and
So
like you said, like the Roe v. Wade being overturned thanks to Trump's actions and his Supreme Court appointments, I think is
they're
really going
also
to
putting an
hurt.
abortion ballot. They're also putting an abortion referendum on the ballot in Arizona,
Yeah, yeah,
which
and
is
that's
like,
gonna hurt. Yeah, and that's gonna hurt Republicans with suburban voters.
so it's just like, man, last election, Phoenix people tried to stop blue voters from even entering the polls. Atlanta, Pennsylvania, Texas, Michigan, all the Texas is not going blue.
Yeah.
I think it will narrow up, but blue is a
Mhm.
reason.
Yeah, I think the way Texas is set up, they're a lot bluer than they used to be, or a lot more purple than they used to be, especially with a lot of people, young, like tech people moving to Austin.
Right.
And there's
Yeah,
also because a lot of people are escaping California and going to Texas because it's so expensive in
Yeah.
California.
New York
yeah.
too. So Houston and Dallas are really
Yeah,
growing. But
it's also for New York, people
Hmm.
escape New York to go to Florida, and then California goes to Texas. So it's like those two states
but the
that are
people who
very
move to
red.
Florida are disproportionately conservative.
Yeah, and
Right.
I think I will
And
just say, like,
also,
just from my experience with certain relatives, I think moving to Florida makes you more conservative.
I
There's something
disagree because
well,
about
I think
I
it's
know a
also
lot of
it could
because a
people
just
lot
be
moving
of
to
my
Florida.
family.
yeah, it's
I know
Yeah,
a lot
also a
of
lot of older people that are like, retired and don't want to go for
yeah,
winter. So they're older, and old people usually are more conservative and Republican versus younger
man.
people. So they're
Marjorie
moving to
Taylor
Florida.
Greene could start making stupid. Marjorie Taylor Greene could never win a statewide race in Georgia.
no,
Never, or even get close.
yeah. Now, Marjorie
Like,
Taylor Greene isn't a county where they're like vote for any Republican.
no. So, like, Marjorie Taylor Greene would do so bad in the black parts of Atlanta. Like,
Mhm. Yeah.
like, man, they would clear that hole. Like, in Fulton DeKalb, like Clayton County. Chico, what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
Because Chico don't stay in Atlanta. Chico, like, Atlanta would clear Marjorie Taylor Greene so bad. Like, man, where is Chico?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, should we? By the way,
He's in the live. He's just probably on mute or something like that.
okay.
But
Well,
moving,
he said I'm at his job. He had to be careful.
yeah. So Sunday morning, WAG quals.
Hey,
I'm still here.
Yeah, but WAG team quals. Yeah. So we gonna have like next week. We gonna have like a review because next week it'll be what quals team and all around will have happened by next week, right?
hmm, yeah,
So it still won't be the event finals, I don't think.
yeah. But at least maybe then we'll like see enough of how people are doing on their routines to like start making event final predictions. But
Right.
I'm really like, I don't know. I don't
So if
think
you
I can
guys,
predict Beam.
so if you guys
I'm gonna
were
be
to
so
get,
for real with y'all. I'm not making.
go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, I'm not
That's kind of
predict.
how I
I'm
feel because I'm
not.
like, I don't know.
I'll make a power ranking, but a prediction, baby, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not about to be embarrassed. Like,
Yeah, for me it's like I know who like by based on math and start values and past performances, I have ideas about who I think will like who I think will medal, but that can totally go all out the window,
Right.
especially on an event like balance beam.
Hmm.
Do you guys think Simone will get a gold on balance beam this year?
She could,
Or
it's possible.
it's possible.
I think I mean, I do think one thing I'm confident is she'll medal because she's always medaled.
yeah, but do you think she'll get a third bronze in a row? Do you think she'll be pissed?
I mean,
I
it's
don't think she
possible
will
she
be.
will. I kind of think she'll at least get silver. That's what I'm thinking will happen. Um, the issue is in theory, she's competing against three people who all have a higher max D score than she does, but they also have, but none of them I think are as comfortable with their routines as she is with her routine.
Not all the black athletes posted niggas in Paris on their stories.
They're real. They're real.
It was supposed to be niggas in Paris, but we don't got Charlize on the team no more. Gabby on the team, so
And
No.
Skye.
yeah. So I mean, I can't even
And
say that no more.
Ondine.
Oh yeah.
This
Y'all, like,
Olympics has
black
been a very
gymnasts were not done right.
no, no.
It's supposed to be the year of Black Girl Magic, the Olympics of Black Girl Magic.
This was, and it's just, I need Sha'Carri Richardson to clear Jamaica. And listen, I love y'all Jamaicans. I voted for a Jamaican president, okay? But y'all be doing too much. You know what I'm talking about? Like, Jamaicans be giving Black Americans way too much, like, during the Olympics and stuff like that. And it's just like, I need Sha'Carri Richardson to clear y'all hoes again. Because she already did last year. I need her to really, like, man. Dream Team, Simone, Charlize, Sunisa, Skye J. That was just gonna be the team if people ain't get her.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not
right.
even
Like
dream.
that should have been the team.
That's not a dream team.
That's
That's
the
the
team that should have
practical
been.
team. Yeah.
It's the team that never was, but the team that should have been.
Right.
Yeah.
No, the team should have been Simone, Charlize, Gabby, Jade, and Suni.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
So they shouldn't have had to take a risk with Skye, but
I have to say though, y'all, I'm still mad about how France had Melanie and Colleen sit out of one of their meets
They should have. That's what they should have
yes, to
did.
to
Yeah.
protect
preserve
them.
them.
Yeah.
Why didn't we do that here? Like, I just don't understand why Charlize and Simone had to compete.
They
I
want
don't
they
get
want
it
you to risk.
either.
They risk France risked it all for a Pike Rudy, but we can't risk it all for Charlize.
Right? Where's Simone? Like, I don't get it. What do you think? I would have, like I said, I would have, even if they wanted to like make it look like, I don't know, I guess minimize controversy, I would have just like, as soon as Classic was over, been like, okay, I see that Simone and Shilese are up to the same standard that they were last year, if not
Right.
better. They're both on the team. That's what I
Are
would.
they afraid of like favoritism? Like, oh, like you just don't let them compete
Who
at
gives
trials
a
because
fuck? We need medals.
Yeah, and also like it's like favoritism is fine when it's earned.
I don't think that's even favoritism. It's just like being
Yeah,
realistic,
it's
like
just
doing what is
like
best for
No,
the team.
like
yeah.
anybody that was competing would say that's favoritism. You can't do that. And USAG is trying to like make themselves look a lot better and not have this like, well, there's favoritism and all this other stuff. So maybe they're like, hey, we all have to, earn our place. So everybody has to compete.
Here's what I'm gonna
But
say
like
though: a
we
lot of
still
people,
know who the best gymnasts are.
Right.
And we still know that
again,
at
like
this rate, or we still knew that Simone and Shilese were slash kind of are irreplaceable.
like people were calling them locks since what, like last year.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense. And I think another thing I don't like is a lot of people are comparing Atingmu's situation, like when she fell at track trials, and comparing it
Mhm.
to Shilese, because a lot of people were saying, oh, just let Atingmu go. And then people were comparing that to people saying, oh, Shilese should have just been put on the team automatically. And I don't think that comparison works. I don't think like you should be making comparisons across sports, period. But I think that
Agreed.
comparison especially is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think Nastia in 2012 Olympic trials, a lot of people may have had some issue with her just walking right onto Olympic trials because she didn't really compete all year and didn't really go to all the camps. So it's
Mhm.
like
Right.
that as like, oh, like why does she get to do that and we don't? So they
But
may
even
have
then, this is.
that,
But
you
that's
I
know.
different
would
than
have still taken a
Shiley's.
broken Shiley's with that downgraded bar routine over Hesley. I said what I said.
Me too. I said that. Remember, like, I
Yeah.
don't know if you remember, but I said, like, if WAG was chosen the way Mag was, Shiley would have been on the team. Because you know how they basically chat GBT the team where they add up, like, the highest scores. And, like,
Mm-hmm.
mathematically,
Yes.
even
They
with
let.
Shiley's,
Yeah.
like, broken bar routine, she was the highest scoring on bars. And that would have been the highest scoring, like, team score in, like, team finals and in qualification.
Yes. Yeah, because right now the only person who's got like a bars that routine that is potentially good enough to medal is, if everything goes normally, is Suni.
It's Suni, and she still
And
gets hit with those
USAG
deductions.
should have two people who can do that. Yeah.
Right. Suni,
Yeah.
they rely on Suni.
Yeah, I had to clear this lady that was sitting next to me at trials day two because she was like, "Oh my God, yeah, Suni beat Charlie's score from day one, so she's the best," or something she was saying like that. And I'm like, Charlize downgraded her routine and she was
Yeah.
severely
Right.
injured. And she still scored higher than her on day one. Like, it's
It's
not a
No,
not.
comparison.
it
And she was like,
isn't.
well, Suni's the
That's
best bar
why the
raker.
APP is.
And she was like, Suni's the best bar raker we have. And I'm like, no, she wasn't the best. She not the best bar raker at
Only
this
by
time.
technicality now.
Charlize just can't compete
Like,
today.
man.
Right. And she was just so,
Mm,
mm.
yeah.
Someone said, "Yep, Stefan got to
And
go
she
for
was
one
happy
event. Why
about,
not Shiley's?" Exactly.
Yeah. And it also makes more sense to take someone for one event for WAG than it does for MAG.
women than it
Yeah,
is
because
for
like men
Yeah,
have
men.
because
6
men, they need
Yeah.
to
events.
cover 6 whole events.
And
Wait, y'all,
Shiley
Right.
can do other
let's talk
events.
about
She
the
just
mag
was hurt
lineup real
now.
quick. Let's talk about that because I had beef with that.
Please.
So why is it that we have 4 people doing all around, one person doing 5 events?
I'm so depressed.
Don't don't remind
Like,
me. I'm already over here
I'm
depressed.
already so like, and I said this. It's like if we switch the way that like Mag was chosen and the way WAG was chosen, Koi would have been on that team.
Yes, which he
Koi would have
should
been on
have
that team
been.
because
He
they
made
think
more
about past
sense.
accomplishments. They think about past accomplishments and medals, like not just what you get at trials.
Mhm.
But
Well,
then
yeah, most recent past accomplishments too. But I think the thing is, even if you
exactly,
look at it with trials, it still doesn't really like make sense to take Steven who when he can only do one event.
right?
It's not. I just look at it as it's not fair to the other guys who have
That
to do all of
Right.
them,
too.
and no one can afford to mess up. No one can afford to mess up at
Yeah,
all.
exactly.
Like they don't get no leeway. They don't get any kind of leeway anywhere else, and it's kind of a hindrance on the other
Yeah,
guys. But I do want them to do well.
yeah. Well, I want them to do well, especially for Fred's sake, for Frederick's sake, but also I mean,
That's what
I
I.
like
That's
most of the guys on the team as athletes.
Someone said Hesley was okay during bars podium. I think we're
Anna.
not like taking. I want to like rephrase this. I'm not taking away from anything Hesley does, but we're just saying like statistically speaking, Shiley's does
Hmm.
score higher on bars than everyone in this country.
Right.
Yes.
Like that's not what we're saying. We're not saying that Hesley's not good on bars. Like I want to just like clarify that. Because I'm not gonna start
Anna.
talking shit about a black person.
Oh, when I tell you, everyone ate my post up about when I had the Good and Pro Palestinians on my Instagram. I'm talking about mad black Muslims scrolling up, like speaking.
Ooh.
Allie, why don't you ever watch my personal Instagram?
Because I'm really bad at following social media. I'm sorry.
No,
I need to get better
you're always
at
on my
it.
gymnastics account, but you never on my personal IG. I swear
I
I've
need to
never
get.
seen
I need to fix that. You're right. I won't.
Thought you were when you
I
followed me. I
always
was like,
see
what is this?
like me, Chico,
Okay,
Sean,
I need to.
Freddie.
You're right. I need to
We
fix
all keep up
that.
with each other on our mains too, not just our gymnastics
Well,
accounts.
you guys see though, I hardly post anything on my main.
But yeah, like man, I had to clear house because I ain't ever have somebody have me this fucked up before. Like it's been a long time. And it's like, you think you'll come in my DMs with that rah-rah? Like, ooh,
Where do you
man.
think
But
you get attacked more, on Twitter or on Instagram?
Twitter,
Mhm.
Twitter, Twitter. You know, Anna, you already know the answer to that. Like, this is gymnastics related. I'm talking about my personal life. Like,
Mhm.
Right.
I have so many haters on Twitter. Now I'm starting to have haters on Reddit. Like, but it's
I
Lang-
like,
saw they're dragging you back.
no,
Langston,
like
Mhm.
these
Langston,
hoes contacted Javasio's job, trying to get Javasio fired for having association with
About
me.
that too.
Yeah, that
Langston.
was that
What
was.
was
I'm glad. Yeah, but like, I'm really glad that his employers and his gym supported him.
Yeah, like it's an obsession. Like you can't take black people having a space that y'all can't control. And it's
And
like,
Mhm.
remember when they tried to get your account taken down and they started coming for your black fans? And they're like,
Mhm.
oh, like, why do y'all watch Gymlandia? Like, y'all, there's so many other like gymnastics podcasts. Like, you can watch anything, even fucking Gymcastic. And here's what I'm gonna say: whenever people are like, oh, why do y'all watch Gymlandia when y'all can watch other things? They never list black gymnastics podcasts, and that's what they're not getting.
Exactly.
We're here because we need a space for us.
and
Mhm.
let
That's
me
what they're
say
not
something else.
getting.
They forget about Tornado Love Gymnastics. She got a platform. That's a black person. But why y'all not watching her?
Don't entertain that. You know we were not going to entertain that.
But you know what I'm trying to say? Like, why don't y'all watch her? So it's like,
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Langston?
Or
go
it's
What
like
was
ahead,
at
the
least
Anna.
bring
tweet
her up.
about
Like
someone was like,
y'all don't want to give spotlights to black people with gymnastics podcasts, and then y'all want to yell at all the black people who listen to a black gymnastics podcast.
Anna,
Mhm.
what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, what was that tweet that said it was giving someone Gymlandia vibes?
Oh,
Man,
burner.
That was.
It was like that.
I would
That
never even say some shit like that either.
That's
yeah,
what
I was
I'm
like,
saying. Like, you don't talk like
Like
that.
Allie, they be like, they so obsessed. Like they be like, people be saying shit. They be like, oh, this is one of Gymlandia spam accounts. I don't
Oh,
even
I
know who
saw
that person.
that one. Yeah, they
I
think
don't
you have
even
like a.
like shit. I've never even said people I've never interacted with. They be trying to accuse me of doing like,
Mhm. Mhm. Oh, is that the one where like, what if they all get the twisties? Was it that tweet?
yeah, like why
oh
would I
yeah,
wish that on somebody?
You
Right.
wouldn't. No.
Hesley is more like, and it pissed me off because a lot of Dominicans came after Black Americans about Hesley Rivera,
Yes. And it's not even
Oh,
Black
how?
and
Dominicans.
I know that a lot of people from my team interact with Henry Rivera, Hesley's father, and I know he was very disappointed by that. But let me say this, because I know he might be watching this. For y'all to be acting like Hesley Rivera, some Gabby Douglas, Shilese Jones, Simone Biles, Rebecca Andrade level of gymnast, this is y'all first hoorah. Don't do too much.
Right.
Do not do too much.
Or even Melanie.
Like, yes, like even
Yeah.
Melanie, like, let's be so for real right now. So why? Ooh, them jokers piss me off so bad. And then them talking about black people are jealous of what black person is jealous of a Dominican of what? I don't even think most black Americans know one Dominican food item. But I think everyone knows what fried chicken and macaroni and cheese is,
Right.
and collard greens and cornbread. So what are you talking about? Like, it be killing me how they be like, oh, they want to be like us, baby.
I'm gonna take it one step further. I think even within the Caribbean, I don't think any black people like think of Caribbean food and think of Jamaican food. Like we're thinking about about Dominican food. We're thinking about Jamaican food.
Yeah, like,
Like if we're
so
being for real.
it's like for y'all to be coming over here doing hip hop, right? Replicating black culture, and then talking about someone want to be like you. Well, I can't even name, like, I know, I think Bad Bunny's Dominican, right?
I
Or is
I
think
he
think he's
Puerto
he's
Puerto
Rican?
Rican. I think
But
he's
Wait, one
Puerto
regardless,
sec.
Rican.
like, I don't even know what
Yeah, he's
Dominican.
Puerto Rican. Yeah,
Like,
he's
I
Puerto
just found
Rican.
out some Dominican food items this week. I already forgot their names, but I just found out some of them this week because I wanted to know, like, what the Dominicans even eat. I don't think anyone asked themselves what Black Americans eat. Like, they might be having racist stereotypes. They don't know exactly what our cuisine is. Like, you can't. It's it's really an obsession. It really is an obsession. Like, and this is why Black folks need to learn how to mind their business.
Yeah.
They just
Someone
the
said, I don't know why, but I don't care for Melanie making any finals. I'm rooting for Kaylee. That's anti-black, but
Yeah.
that's
exactly.
I
You
anti-black.
want
black don't do that.
Kalia and Melanie both to succeed. That's what I want.
But
For
Kalia,
different
Exactly.
reasons.
man, Kalia, it's very much anti-black. It's how people root for Kalia. Like
Hmm.
they wanted to see Kalia beat Shy Lee so bad. Her and Chu Chi Yoon.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't want that.
And it's just like they keep talking about, well, Kalia is African. Like, be so for real right now. Like, let's act like Anna. Let's be so for real right now. Like,
Y'all know
if
I have my
Kalia
piece on that.
if Kalia was an actual Black African, what we think Africans actually are, a sub-Saharan DNA having African, she would not be getting none of this hype.
Hmm.
And who's gonna tell me I'm wrong?
True.
Like, who's gonna tell me
Like
I'm wrong?
no one, because it's not wrong. And
I don't think.
I
Yeah,
think
I
that
can't think of any time that's ever happened in gymnastics before.
No, so it's like
it
with
hasn't.
Kalia, it's very much clear. It's like y'all have a problem with the fact that Black women are dominating gymnastics, and this is what y'all
Hmm.
gonna do. And like I said, watch, check them. That's one thing about me. I'm gonna clock y'all. Okay, I'm gonna have
Right.
my tea ready just like Belle did, and you know, I'm talking about in Beauty and the Beast. We're gonna be riding around in teacups, okay? Because I'm clocking y'all tea. People watch Gymlandia because it's better than all the other channels. Thank you, Laura. I know you my
It
biggest
is.
supporter.
Hmm.
I really appreciate you for sending me my money. I'm proud of you for voting in Arizona. We're gonna need your vote more than anything. So that's another thing.
Yeah.
But you just have to clock T. And that doesn't mean that I'm not rooting for Kalia. Of course, like I'm not gonna say rooting, but I want the best for her, right? Like I
Hmm.
think that it's
Right.
admirable that she's represented Algeria. But why don't y'all, you know something else I noticed? Why are y'all so okay with her using Algeria to further her objectives, but you have a problem with Mama Labuyo using America?
That is a good question. Yeah,
That
I
is a
think
good
people give. I think
question.
people. I think the thing with Kalia is Kalia did try to compete for France and they wouldn't let her.
But I feel like even if she chose not, even if she never tried and she would have competed for Algeria, no one would ever had no smoke.
True.
Even though
That's
France is a
true.
rich, developed country that has a history of colonialism,
Hmm.
Right.
but here you are coming out there, Emma Malabuyo, for competing in the Philippines. Y'all hypocritical.
Hmm.
And it's like it's really this anti-American rhetoric because it's like people who be talking a rah-rah is always only against America. They never really talking about Britain and France and these other countries like that.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say that too. Like we talked about this earlier, like the way that Europeans are like so like anti-black, but then they talk about like how racist America is. Like, oh, this would never happen here. This would never happen here,
But it
and
But
it's
it
does.
translating to
does.
gymnastics, and it's translating to gymnastics because like let's think about it. Like France literally colonized Algeria. Like they had one of the most
Yes.
disgusting like colonial like presences and like occupations in Algeria, but it's
Right.
like
Hmm.
nobody's talking about that. And that's like, I'm not gonna lie, that's part of the reason I'm okay with Talia leaving France for Algeria. Will I root for her over Melanie? No, because Melanie's black. But like,
Hmm.
I'll give her her one. Like, you know what I'm saying, for doing
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
you know? But it's like I think that someone said, yeah, it's not just in the internet space though, y'all. Like these Europeans, like they have a lot to say
They're
about like
very
racism here.
anti-American, but it's like they have all of this, like they see themselves in this perfect light. It's like your country is anti-black. Like I had to
Right?
call
Like
someone
Right.
from the Netherlands
like black Brits
so
were
bad
just
in
getting chased
Tokyo.
because of a soccer match. Like black Brits are always talking about how they're literally like getting chased after soccer
Oh.
matches. It's because
It's
most of their
mainly
players are
Italy.
black, and
It's
if they don't
Italy.
win,
Italy be the one that really be turning up on them black soccer players. But
they do.
I was gonna say that what is it? The Netherlands. I showed you that like they talking about like the Netherlands don't have racism like
That's
apartheid
not
South Africa
true. That's not true.
apartheid South Africa came from the Dutch settlers. Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
so what are you talking about? Like, it's just like they be so like New York was created by the Netherlands. Does New York
Hmm.
not have racism? Like, so
Very
It's just like
revisionist.
it's it's so delusional how people create this narrative that America's like the only racist country and the world is just so much better. And I see a lot of
Mhm.
Brazilians doing that. Is that Brazil not more racist than America?
Right.
Mhm.
Like Black Brazilians don't even have representation in TV or in like
No,
media or like anywhere.
no,
Mhm.
at
And I'm not
all.
saying that to one up people either. I want to make that very clear. I'm just saying it to like bring up the racism that is the anti-blackness that is worldwide. Like I'm not saying that to make fun of no black
Because
people in
one
other.
thing about Black Americans, they not gonna shut up. They gonna keep talking their mess. Like
Mhm.
so, people always talking about oh Black Americans. They always talking about racism. Okay, but at least look at the position we're in compared to Black people in other countries.
Right? They can't even
Mhm.
talk about racism.
So I mean, I
They
do
don't
be
have the
seeing Black
platform.
Brazilians. I see them talk about racism a lot. I really pay attention to a lot of their media outlets and stuff like that.
Mm,
Mhm.
But they don't have the platform, right? Like they rely a
Yeah.
lot on Black Americans covering their issues to gain a platform.
Mhm.
So I just find that very sad. But it's like
Yeah.
y'all, like I said, we clocking T over here. So let me get on these comments. I saw some shit on Facebook saying Simone competing isn't fair to other gymnasts.
Wait, what the fuck?
I've been seeing people saying shit like that.
Mhm.
I saw people saying it's selfish for her to come back. Like, why can't she just let other? I see that all
I
the
see
time.
someone say that too. Wait, I'm gonna talk about that because I saw this was a comment on Instagram and y'all, I got attacked for, or no, it was on TikTok and I got attacked for this. And it was someone that was like, I'm surprised that Simone is still going. Why can't she just retire and coach other people? And then they were like, it's
What?
very
I don't
selfish.
think
Like
she
there
even
are new
wants to
people
do
coming
that.
up. Oh, hold on, it gets worse. And then this person
Really?
was, and then I was like, no, that's not true. Like we still need Simone. And then they were like, oh no, but gymnastics is not a team event; it's individual. So it's not like there's a team getting the medal. And I'm like, oh, so you don't.
What the fuck?
I'm like, you just don't watch. Like it's literally y'all. Like I'm gonna be so for real. It's never gonna be like the real gym chat fans. It's always gonna be these like 4-year fucks who show up when the Olympics is happening.
Yeah.
And they're
Even
not
if
even
they were
watching
watching
all
it
of
every
it.
4 years, they should know it's a team competition because weren't they
That's
like
the thing, though.
famously angry at Simone for pulling out of the team competition and letting Russia get
Right? So
Yeah.
it's
letting
just
quote
not
unquote
making
Russia get the team
sense.
gold?
Right? So it's just
Philippines,
not making sense.
racism is everywhere, but at least Americans talk about it. Yeah, exactly. And Brazil, I hear people like a lot of, oh, we're a mixed race country, okay, but look at how do you treat the darker skinned mixed race people compared to the lighter mixed race people, though.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
So stop playing with me. It's like Brazil is very, very anti-black,
Hmm.
very much so. And I hate how they sit up here and act like they rooted for Rebecca all this time. It's like y'all don't fuck with Rebecca. You don't ever defend her when people come for her.
Hmm.
Right. They
And
only started caring about her once
the
Flavia
only reason
started
a lot of them even start supporting her anyway is to tear down Simone Biles.
Hmm.
right.
That's the main reason because I don't see them going this hard against Suni as they go against Simone. Where
Yeah.
I don't see
No.
none of y'all giving the ABPP all this for tearing Rebecca down against Suni. But here y'all are under Simone's comments talking about why she gonna beat Simone.
Hmm.
Like y'all, oh man, I can't. And the ABPP, fuck y'all hoes. We just gonna say it like, oh man.
You should see them crying on Twitter when Suni didn't release when Suni didn't I guess like try to get her bar move like credited and
Oh
like
yeah,
Like
she didn't try to
like they
get
was
the
gonna do something.
layout, full twisting layout Jaeger. Yeah.
yeah.
And the AB
I've
double the
never
A
seen
what
that.
did you say? The AB double P? The AB
You said
double
what?
P. You said
Yeah.
the AB double P.
Yes. It's like think about it. It's like the NAACP, but
Then
like
it's like
based in
N
Brazil.
day
Oh.
That's why
the N day they be like NA. How do they say it?
it's
NC
like
the
NC double.
NAACP.
NCAA.
I know a lot of black people say it like they be like the NA double P or something like that.
right.
Or the NC. I don't know how they be saying it because my mom says it
NAAA
like that.
no NCAA no hold on.
A lot of black people just be ripping it out, like saying that all the
Just be
time. Like,
ripping it out.
that's where you got that from. I was like, I never thought to say the AB double P. It's so hard to say though. Like,
It is so hard, but it goes so hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's NCAA. Fuck y'all.
there was a good amount of commentary during the opening ceremony of Brazilians hoping Simone would, yeah, like, and the
Yeah.
thing
Oh,
is,
really?
I'm never gonna give Black Brazilians too much because I don't believe in diaspora wars over here. And most of the people that be saying that are not Black Brazilians at all. Like
They're
Mhm.
not. It's non-black Brazilians.
Charlize and Simone have a lot of support from a lot of Black Brazilians. I
Mhm.
I
have a
saw
lot of
that
Black Brazilians
too.
that watch my shit. So, like I said, I've never really done that, but I would give y'all white Brazilians hell over Flavia Sareva, bitch.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Because
And
here's my
Flavia
thing, like
better
even
turn up.
Reedy.
She better turn up at this Olympics. Because if
Mhm.
Flavia end up stopping Brazil from getting a medal in team finals, I'm never gonna let y'all forget that. And I'm gonna be
Yeah.
so fucking mad. Because I really want Rebecca to
Right.
get a medal in the
I want
in team
Rebecca. I
finals.
want Rebecca to come away with this with at least 4 medals. I think that's
Right.
reasonable.
Oh, that they say the NAACP. That's what they
Yes,
say.
yes,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. NAACP, yeah.
Mhm.
I need Rebecca to stay safe. I need her to survive.
That's my thing. That's like another part of my beef with her upgrades. Like I feel like she should have been more focused on, maintaining her consistency so Suni never has a chance to like edge her out. Not that I think she does, but if she gets injured on some of these skills or if like she falls or anything because of these upgrades, I'm gonna be so
Mhm.
pissed off because then we're
But
not gonna hear the end of
apparently,
it.
the
This
triple
the
year
one right
show
here. Look
is
at it.
going to
Read this on the
be.
screen.
Oh, what is it?
I put it up on the screen.
It's
It's
the
the
Flavia
Flavia
fan.
fans that only like Reby since they know Flavia can't win.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
True. Like y'all saw the way that the media was for Flavia in Rio in like 2016 and how they gave Rebecca nothing. But then
You know,
Rebecca
Rebecca was the
started
one that
winning.
qualified in third. They had a whole
Right.
ad.
And then Rebecca started winning. And then they were like, oh, Rebecca, Rebecca, Rebecca. But it's like, y'all didn't give a fuck
Mhm.
about her then. Y'all wanted your non black bitch representing y'all.
Is that? And let me
Yeah.
say something. I know a lot of Brazilians said, well, Rebecca was always Brazil's best talent. So apparently, Brazilians did know Rebecca was always their greatest gymnast.
But
Mhm.
But
then why did they push her to the front the way that Flavia was?
That's the question. Yeah.
that's why. Like they always thought that yes, Rebecca was their best overall, but they thought Flavia's chances in beam and floor were better. But regardless,
Oh, wait, they thought Flavia was better than Rebecca on the floor?
Rebecca has Rebecca has people that follow her. She don't really like Rebecca do
Mhm.
not have that many hardcore fans. I want Rebecca's hardcore fans.
Yeah.
Right.
So Rebecca, she have followers, but go under. I'm telling you, like Rebecca, like if you go in the comments, people be like giving it to her in the comments. Don't nobody be saying nothing except us. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But let you get in the comments talking about Flavia overscored.
Oh, yeah. No, they will get much angrier with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like because you remember when Rebecca was getting them scores
Oh, yeah. And
it
people are
just
like, "Oh,
about,
she's so overscored." Yeah.
but they man,
But they don't.
man,
But they
man,
don't
man.
call out other like they don't call out other
I think
gymnasts
Brazil and
overscore.
France to be battling for bronze. I don't think France is even in the equation.
Yeah, I
Um,
know. France needs everybody else to have a bad day. That's just
So
the
the good thing
truth.
is, doesn't France have two Rudies this time?
Oh yeah, because they have Colleen Devillard and oh god, it's Ming Van Eyschken. I
And
think
they have
Ming
Melanie's
Girardi
good
Van Eyschken.
BTY.
Yeah.
So that means
Yeah.
they should be the second best team on vault in team finals.
Oh yeah.
So their vault should improve.
Hmm.
Their bars gonna suck.
yeah. I feel like
That's gonna be
Lorette's
the
not on the
problem. Are they?
team.
They even bring Lorette this time?
Lorette was
No,
fucking
they left
around.
her off the team.
Well, and I get that because Lorette has not been hitting her bar
And it's
routines.
like, why I would take my chance with that good because that other girl was clearing her Rudy's time at the time.
Right, exactly. And that's the thing, like if you want to try and max out on vault, like if your bars suck, that might make sense. I mean, that's kind of what Brazil has been doing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I agree, Laura. France isn't part of the equation, but Melanie is.
yeah,
Yeah,
but France,
I think Melanie right now is a serious contender for all around bronze.
right.
I
Yeah, I
hope
think it's
so. She
like
needs
gold and
to get
silver.
there.
I think the battle between gold and silver seriously is only between Simone and Rebecca.
Yeah, I think that I find it hard to believe that Rebecca gonna win all around, but I do think that if Rebecca really starts going out, we don't know how Simone would react react to that either, because I don't think Simone's ever been in a situation where a gymnast has really been that close to her.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone
Nina
said,
is
"What
getting
happens
ready to
when
clear
Nina?"
Suni.
We're here for it, y'all. We love Nina over here.
And ABP
Love
gonna be
Nina over
having a
here.
meltdown. Like this
Someone
6'5" bar
said,
routine that Nina got, I think gonna work for her. And Suni only got a 6'6" if she hits all her connections. You
Yeah,
know, when Nina's around, Suni start missing connections.
that's true.
yeah.
Didn't she just like barely get a bronze medal last in Tokyo? Like just
Yeah.
barely.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know what
she
it is
almost got
about
beaten by
Nina.
Lu Yafei.
Notice the
Yeah,
battle for bronze is Quion, Suni Lee, and Melanie. Also Kalia. Kalia.
yeah,
I'm sorry. Kalia, I think Kalia's chances are better than Chu Chi Yuan's. And one
yeah.
of the
Because
biggest
I
reasons,
think yeah, because Kalia apparently did a DTY in podium training, and her floor is a lot better.
her floor got a lot of deductions though.
True,
And
but so
I
does
doubt that
Hughes.
DTY. Like so,
We'll see. Yeah, we'll
and
have to
that
see.
beam don't regress. She's not hitting her beam routine either. So
Hmm.
if she
We'll see.
hits, I
Okay,
would
so maybe
love
I'm wrong.
a Simone Rebecca Melanie podium. Like
That would be really good. Yeah,
all
that
black
would be the
podium from
best.
all different countries. Like I would love that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be really good.
Someone said Marine Boyer might make the beam final, but will she win a medal though,
I'd rather Suni get a beam medal than a bar.
Hmm.
I'd rather her get not one medal. I said what I said.
I love how
Beam, I think she has.
your
I
patriotism
think Beam
stops
she
at
does have a
Suni.
better chance than bars though. But I still think on Beam, I think that Simone and Joe are gonna beat her internationally.
Hmm.
I'm so happy they put Suni up before Simone, because if they put Simone before Suni, that would have really showed me the ABPP delusion they had in qualification. They basically saying Suni's the better beamer. So
No,
I'm glad they were at
Right.
least realistic.
well, I think they know that internationally Simone is going to score better on
12
average.
8. I think Suni gonna score better than that on floor now.
No, I think with her upgrade, she'll probably get like low to mid 13s.
That's what I'm saying. 12 8. Damn.
Yeah, 12-8 on
Some
floor.
of the
She was
early
gonna get that
routines
with
she
that
was.
double layout though. When she had a double layout that it was bad, she was gonna get that. But
Mhm.
now someone said 13 8, 14 5. What would that score? 14 1 plus
Mhm.
12.8. That's a 55.2.
Oh,
I'm gonna say 13 8, 14. Let's say 7. Let's
mhm.
say 14 3. And let's say 13 5. That's a
Yeah, that sounds
56 point
realistic. That sounds realistic. Wait, let me just put those scores. Do you have the calculator?
56.3.
Oh, good, good.
So Jordan Childs, let's say 14 4, 14 2, 13 3. Let's say 14 1. That's a
Oh, what
56.
did you give her? What did you give her for bars?
Jordan Childs
Yeah,
or Tony? 14 2,
yeah, okay. And what did you give her
Mm.
for beam 13.5?
13 3.
13.3. Okay, and then floor, yeah, 14.1 sounds pretty realistic. So
Yeah.
56 even.
Yeah. I could see Jordan getting like a 13 4, 13. But for Jordan, I think a 13
Yeah,
5 is
it's
like
gonna depend
mad.
on if she can do that second layout. I think she could get around like 13.5, even 13.6.
13 5 is a reach. Okay, with Suni damn near sticking these two cells, I think she can get a 13 5.
Right.
13 4, 13 5.
Yeah.
Because I think even with her double layout, she was like at a 12 9 to like a 13 2 as her
Hmm.
max.
What was the competition? Was it classics or championships where she got like a 14 on floor? Maybe it
You,
was
ta-
her.
you talking about when they gave Suni like a 13 7 or 13 8.
Yeah, it was like
They
way.
didn't give her no 14 because be so for real.
Yeah, well, I'm saying it was some ridiculous score that
13
she got on
7 was
floor, and
crazy.
everybody was like, "What the fuck was like?" No,
Now, she ain't gonna get no 13 5 if she fucking around with these wolf turns, though. Not my best friend, Anna leaving. Oh, she came back.
Oh no, she probably had to log out and log back
She just
in.
came back. I was like, I can't lose Anna. But yeah,
Oh God.
they be
Okay.
giving it to Jordan on Beam. I think Suni will get a
They
13.
do.
I
Yeah.
don't think Suni gonna get no 13-6.
On floor?
Suni got a double double and a double layout and still only scored a 13-7 in yeah.
Are they saying 13-6 on floor?
Yeah, that's a bit much. I think thirteen
No
five.
way.
That's like me really like being generous.
Mhm.
Someone said low to mid 13s. I'm going with low.
I think she could get in the low mids though, like a 13-4 or so. I'm trying to say, like,
Yeah,
I
that's
think
Like
that's
her
maybe
floor,
plausible.
13
I think
4, but
her
like
floor is
that
where
at
she can improve
most.
the most.
Hmm.
Yeah. I think she's miles ahead of where she was like before.
Right.
Hmm.
I will say that.
Yeah, but she's definitely on floor. I don't think she's back to where she was in Tokyo in terms of scoring potential, and she's definitely
Oh
not where
no,
she
she's
was in
not back to she was
2019.
in Tokyo for any event though.
That's
Not
yeah. Except no,
Shabasio
I think
joining.
Beam she could score better than she did, but that's the
Oh
only
yeah,
that's
and
Is
the only
this
team, yeah.
place.
Shabasio?
Which hoes on here?
So I have Anna, I
Hi.
have Autumn, and I have Ali. Chico just left.
Why Chico left?
I don't know. But he's at work, I think. So
Yeah, he is.
Ugh, y'all, I'm so tired.
Oh, what happens?
The kids had physical testing today, physical ability.
Oh, oh, did you
um,
have to spot them through it?
Not the physical abilities, but after that they did like some line drills, some basics across the floor that
Hmm.
you brought them through.
Oh, okay, yes, that was a lot for you.
So, what did y'all talk about so far?
so we talked about podium training reactions. Like we talked about like what we're expecting from Rebecca. We talked about, Jade, her problems that we talked about, obviously. We talked
Hmm.
about Melanie, about France, about mainly most of the topics. We talked a little bit about political stuff with like Kamala and Trump and etc. But that's basically been what we've been talking about most of the time.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about Namor as well.
Yeah, we talked
Oh,
And
about
yeah, a little
France
bit
Did
about
so
anybody
Namor.
did
far.
anybody seen her bar routine from Podium Training?
ooh,
Nope.
Nope.
she really struggled with that starter full.
Yeah, that's
That's
what I
caused her
heard.
problems before. That stole her full. Like last year at the African Championship, she really struggled with that, and I think she struggled with it at the Paris World Challenge Cup, and again at in didn't she struggle with it in quals too? Because that was why, like, because remember in qualification, in Antwerp, Shilese actually outscored Kalia.
Yeah.
Not in event finals, because in AA and event finals, her Stalder full was fine. But I think she struggles doing it directly out of the. Well, this rate she's trying to do it out of a
That's
Canada
what I that's
too.
and that's my only reason that I keep saying that like bar finals can go like anyway.
I
Like
completely agree. I completely
I'm not
agree.
gonna sit here and I'm not gonna be like, oh, Kalia is definitely gonna be first or second, or Chu is definitely gonna be first or second. Like the way
Hmm.
like we've seen Chu fell on bars before. We've seen
True.
Killian Namor fell on bars before. We've also seen Suni fell on bars before, and
Yeah,
also
exactly.
Suni doesn't have the difficulty to challenge them. But if they make the same mistakes that they've made in the past, then she can definitely like still.
Yeah, like if they really no, she definitely did struggle enough in the Antwerp qualifications. They only gave her like a 7.9
Let
I
me
was
Yeah.
say
start.
this. So you need to be worried about Kalia. I'm sorry, about Nina Durwell coming for blood.
Do we think Nina Derweil is going to
Right.
become a repeat Olympic champion? I'm not
I
ruling
don't
it
think
out.
she'll win
Oh,
a
I
gold,
forgot. I forget. That's also possible. Like
but
yeah,
I
I
think
mean,
because
Nina
it can
Durwell.
go.
I think Nina Durwell will do everything she can to beat Suni again.
I think Nina will. I would not be surprised if Nina claws her way onto the podium again.
Yeah,
Actually,
because
that would
she's
be
so
probably one of the
consistent.
least surprising things.
Hmm.
That would probably be one of the least surprising things,
I
but
want
you never
Becky
know.
to at least make bar finals. Like,
I want Becky to make bar finals, and I would be really happy if she won a medal.
I doubt she will though.
It's
I
really
know.
the chances of her making like a medal is like really like 50-50.
I know.
Who
Becky.
making a medal? I talking about making bar finals is 50-50.
I
Making
mean,
a
if she's
medal,
in qualification, I think she will.
Javasio,
No, I
as a
agree with
gymnasium,
Langston. I agree with Langston. Even qualifying is 50-50 for her.
like Javasio, I have a better chance winning the lottery right now than she has of winning a medal.
Langston.
For her consistency, like she got to survive the qualification round first, Javasio.
Right.
And you know
Okay, yeah,
the way
I
her e
can
scores be sometimes like she can
Look,
literally
I think chances are Becky falls in final.
hit.
Sorry, Becky falls in quals. Yeah,
Becky
that's true.
gotta make it first. If she makes it, then we can have the discussion.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Nina getting gold again is not likely, but like
So who do
Javasio is saying,
it
like
can
we
go
don't know
anyway.
what's gonna happen with
The bar
Kaylin
finals is gonna be the most
Ewan.
competitive.
The
Maybe
bar
Dean,
finals can go it can go four people's way.
like the
I think
bar
so,
fin-
yeah.
I think even making bar finals, if everyone hits, it's that 8 is gonna be
Bar
hard
finals is
Oh,
hard.
that's gonna be a bloodbath.
Bar finals is hard to make also.
because you
Yeah.
have Chu and Kalia Moore.
You both
Those are
you
one and
both max
two.
out at 7.2.
So those two are we're gonna
No,
say
you have
boxing.
another there's another girl from China also.
Oh, Zhang Yihan, yeah, she's the one who has the clear Hypnabieva named after her.
So that
Right.
makes
So
three.
there's the two Chinese. There's Kalia Moore. Go ahead,
There's
Langston.
Suni, there's
Uh-huh.
Nina Durwell, there's
Uh-huh.
Alicia DiMatteo. We're already at
Uh-huh.
6.
Yeah,
We need
then
Yes.
2 more
Becky
spots.
Downey, then Melanie and Rebecca.
Becky, Melanie, Rebecca,
Ruby.
Simone.
Simone.
Yeah.
Yes,
Um
them 8 spots gonna be hard to make.
yeah,
And then I
Ellie
feel like
Seitz isn't
I
there, but
feel like
Helen Kebrick.
Hella
Is
ain't
it
make.
Kebrick or Kebrick? Yeah, Helen could if she really hits, she could do something.
I know.
Ellie Black also.
I know. Elizabeth Back is praying for her. I mean, Ellie Black, Ellie Sykes is praying for her downfall. Suni is not finna clear Nina Durwell.
At all.
Are
I
you
just
reading
like I
from
said,
it?
it's never
Nina
happened.
does have a bad shoulder, so we'll see. But
Not only that, Nina has a lot of flex toes. Nina has a lot of built-in
Do you
deduction.
see Suni's grip adjustments? Do you see that nasty
and
ass
leg
Maloney?
separations on everything, on all her skills. But we're not sleeping on Melanie.
I
Yeah,
can't hold
Trish
my breath
Ewan,
for
Kalia,
I think
Suni.
it's a 50-50 for Melanie too.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
duh.
Melanie is in the same boat as Becky.
Yeah, Melanie can do an absolutely beautiful bar routine, but she can also completely give it away.
Right. I totally
Like
agree.
True.
she can have a couple huge errors. She can fall. You don't know.
Someone said Georgia May is not making any
So
finals. Y'all,
so
we were never talking about Georgia May.
Yeah, we weren't. I don't
right.
know who said they thought Georgia May
Georgia
Fenton
May
was
will
making.
make all around.
Georgia May is not even gonna be a reserve.
Georgia, Georgia May
So
probably gonna make. She probably gonna make all around.
yeah, Yeah, I think Alice Kinsella and Georgia May Fenton will both make AA finals. Yeah.
Who'll be the top
I
six?
don't know. I
So
think isn't Suni's current routine
so
just her Tokyo routine with some slight adjustments?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
no,
Suni. No,
isn't it the
I
same?
think it's a routine she can hit. Yeah, I think she can be pretty consistent on it
she
actually.
has the Bahada Wash to Van Leeuwen, and then she has the Jaeger to
The
Pack.
line change to Jaeger to Pack to
Yeah.
Maloney to Ginger. Yeah.
Yeah. So she
Do you
flips
guys
them
think?
basically.
Do you guys think she's still gonna do something like for finals, like try
No,
to like throw in the
Javasio.
sights or something?
No. And
No, because it's not worth it. The sites plus the hardwise isn't worth it because the sites is
no.
so undervalued
Alice
and really.
Casella clear Suni. Okay, now you doing too
No,
much.
I
No.
don't think that's
You know
no.
I'm not
Suni
here
is a
for
way better.
Suni, but Alice Casella is
No, Suni is a
crazy.
way better gymnast than Alice Kinsella, both in all around
Jessica
and in
Gajova.
bars.
Jessica Gajova would clear Suni. But Alice
No.
and Jabasi, I know you don't like. You can't even deny it though. But if Jessica was at
No,
her best,
Jessica Gadrova could clear Suni in the all around.
yeah,
Yes,
like
Jessica Gadarova could, yeah, especially right
she would
now.
clear Suni by so much from Royal Lord.
Wait. Okay, wait. Does Alice Kinsella even qualify as a Great White Hope?
Yes,
Yes,
because the way
definitely.
BBC be hyping her.
The way that they're talking about her over on Dean,
Oh
Yes,
yeah, you're right.
like I feel
yes,
like
very much
Alice,
so.
yeah, Alice Kinsella is like the British equivalent of Suni
Grace McCallum.
towards black gymnasts in Britain.
That
Oh, you're
is
right. You're
that
right.
I haven't heard Langston use that word in forever. That
I
phrase,
was
great
actually
white
gonna
hope.
say, Great White Hopeless, which was another one of his.
But that was my mom actually. Great White
Oh,
Hope.
that was a good one. That was a
But
good
Great
one.
White Hope, Hazel had been using that years before me. A lot of black people have been using the word Great White Hope forever.
Hmm.
I just was the first one to make a gymnastics video about it.
Yeah.
But the term is over a century old.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think I learned about that term when I was like 9 because I was reading when the oh wait no I was 8. I was 8. Yeah, I was 8 when the millennium changed over and Time magazine did this like release. It was like 100 most influential people of the last century and Jack Johnson was in there. And they talked about his match with whoever that guy was, the one
Someone
they
said, "I
called the
wish
Great White
Ondine
Hope.
would make Beam final in Paris." Y'all, Ondine is not going to be in Paris. Ondine has an
No,
ACL.
it was saying Anson was saying he wished she would, not that.
So who makes
Oh,
beam finals? So beam finals, we have Simone, we have Joya Chi, we have Chuchi
Shushu,
Yuen, we have Suni. So that's
Suni
4.
Lee, so that's 4. Then Son of Avers is going to be there. Pauline Schaefer is going to be there.
Rebecca
Pauline's
and
difficulty
Flavia.
is low because her skill is undervalued, so she will have to go
Flavia
off in
Flavia
execution.
for beam finals is a 50-50 also.
Yeah.
25-75.
No, listen. Flavio got more consistent on being than Rebecca though.
She
That's
did.
true. That's
She
true.
did.
Rebecca, the one I'm worried about for being finals, because Rebe,
Hmm.
I see
For
Rebe hit
beam
one beam
finals and
routine.
for the all around.
Rebe gonna easily win silver. No matter, like Rebe really has to like really mess up to lose the silver.
Yeah, to lose silver to anybody in the competition right now.
Because even she made mad mistakes and she still even beat Shilese. Like Shilese is better than the other bronze medal contenders.
Yeah, the only way, I think Shilese was the only person who could have potentially beaten Rebecca for silver if she had like 4 really good
No, so it's
routines. And
possible for
Rebecca
Rebecca to
fucked up
lose.
on one.
It is possible for Suni or Kalia to beat Rebecca, but I mean, like
But
Rebecca.
Rebecca would have to have like
Mess up. Rebecca would have
uh,
to mess up the way she did in Tokyo.
yeah.
No, way worse than
No, I would
that.
say well actually she did lose 5/10 and out
Way
of
worse
bounds
than
in
that,
Tokyo.
Javasio. Like
Yeah,
Rebecca
because
gonna have
Suni is
to.
not at Tokyo level.
Rebecca gonna have to do what she did. Like, remember that bar routine she did in the all around, like in 2022. She did one of them bad bar routines where she gonna have to
Yeah, but that's
with an
not. I
empty
don't think that's
swing.
right now. That's not enough to knock her
She
off the
needs
podium.
that and a bad beam routine, and I think that could be enough.
She had a bad bar routine this year also.
She don't have multiple bad bar routines this year. I think she
No,
only
she
had
she
one
had a
good
bad
one.
bar routine in qualification. She didn't have it in AA. Her bar routine was actually
Yeah,
good.
but she does one of those AA bar routines, and she does like a beam routine from all around. Last year, I think
Yeah, her beam routine from last year's team final,
because
and she goes out
Rebecca,
of bounds on vault and floor. Then yeah, somebody. But I think if Suni really had Suni had a really good
yeah,
competition, or Kalia had a really good competition, then they could beat her
They
for
said
silver. But it would have to be
Rebe
Suni
something
gave
like
up
that.
5/10 to Shilese on beam in all around finals.
That's true. Yeah. But her team final beam routine, like if she does that routine, they give her a low 13s because she wobbles after everything, and then
Yeah,
she loses and she goes out of bounds on vault and floor, and she has a like subpar
with
bar
both feet
routine.
too. Rebe, like I like that's the thing. Like you just don't know
You
what
know what? Oh
happened.
my God! You know what? It's the worst part is Suni beat her by a little less than 2/10.
Suni
So if
would need
she'd
her
only
double
put
pike to beat
if
Rebe.
she'd only put 1 foot out of bounds on that pass, she would have still won the gold. By less than
Langston,
a tenth,
somebody asked.
but that's a win.
No, actually, if Reby ain't go out of bounds in a double pike, she would have won. Because even with both feet out of the full end, she still would have beat Suni. It was the double pike that finished her.
Was it? Oh, I thought because
She
at
went out
that
of
point
bounds twice
Suni
on
beat her
court.
by like a tenth and a half,
Yeah,
and
but
one foot out of bounds
Rebecca
and only
took a
one
three
tenth.
tenth step and took
Oh,
a
you're
step out
right.
of
You're
bounds on a
right. You're
double
right.
pike.
You're
So
right.
she went out of bounds with both feet on the full end, and she
Mhm.
also stepped out of bounds with one feet with a 3/10 step on a double pike. The
You're
double
right.
pike is what
Actually,
finished
yeah, you're
her.
right. Yeah, I actually didn't think about that. Yeah, but you're right.
And
If she did a better
and it
landing on the
looks
double pipe,
it looks
yeah.
like it looks like she's flying out of bounds on this chuso, which she's doing from her
She
wrist.
always do that in podium training.
Hmm.
She always does that with her chusos in podium training. It's the
Somebody
full and
asked,
off beam for
listen,
me.
somebody asked if Emma Malabuyo could qualify to all around finals.
I think so. She like you said, Javasi, she's trying to turn up. She don't been listening to me.
Yeah, but you're turning up on, you're doing all this extra stuff on beam, but still gotta want to have this mount. Like, let's be for real.
Emma won't be in beam finals. Duh, we know that.
Hmm.
It could be Suni or Reby depending on the day. Nope. Suni is not close to Rebecca.
I'm tired of people acting like they are close to.
Like Rebecca's like a
Yeah.
point and a half better than her. Like
Yeah.
easy. But
Someone said gold on
Suni is
beam.
barely putting up a 13-8 on bot. Rebecca can put up like a 15-3.
Somebody say
Yeah.
somebody say I don't want you to win a medal. Her beam is so boring.
I don't think it's
Zhao
boring.
slays.
I don't agree.
I
I
don't
disagree
like
that it's.
something about Chucha Ewan's beam. It don't sit right with me.
I
I
wouldn't
don't
call it
like it.
boring
I
though.
agree with Langston. I'd rather watch Zhao.
I love Joe Eugene.
Oh no,
Yeah.
yeah, Joe's beam style is much
Is it not
better.
Zhao, it's Joe?
It's
It's
Joe, yeah.
Joe. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. The ZH is a J. It's like a
Okay.
J
And
sound. Yeah,
Chuchi Queen is Chu Ewan.
yeah,
Chu
yeah,
Ewan, yeah. Instead of Queen.
because it's the Q. It's the QIU, not QUI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rebecca could beat Simone if she has one fall. All Rebecca needs is to really go lights out and for Simone Biles just do an average routines. Like Simone
On
Biles
everything.
averages only be like a high 58 or like a
Hmm.
maybe a low 59.
And Rebecca could do better than that if she really
She
does.
can
If
get
she does her
Rebecca
best on
can
everything.
break a 59 if she was to hit. But she's
Yeah,
never
like if
done
she
that.
does, yeah, like if think about it, like if Rebecca does like the chung she did at Pan Am's and like her best bar routine, like
Her beam
something like
routine from event finals.
and her floor routine from team finals.
Yeah.
I was thinking like if she does one of the bar routines like what she did at the Kita Kyushu Worlds, especially her qualification bar
Yeah.
routine, that yeah.
But that's if. Like she barely even does one of those routines on their own, like let alone all
Hmm.
together.
Yeah.
You know what
So
would be nice?
what?
If Emma and Aaliyah could qualify for all around finals, then we'll have four Americans in the all around finals.
I don't agree that
You know
China
the
has.
beam
You
is
know, I'm gonna say it. I don't agree that China has boring bars. They don't. They don't all do pirouettes. Chi Chi Yuan's new routine has 3 different F releases.
But I hate how Chucha Ewan like she can't connect shit for real. Like girl, you can't
The
connect.
connections she
You can't
has
even.
are important
You
ones.
can't
But no,
connect a
they.
Downy to a Pat Salto. Like
Wait, so I get confused with them on bars. Chu is the one that won
She's
bars
the reigning
last
world
year.
gold medalist. Yeah. So
yeah,
Okay.
her beam routine
Yeah, I
is
don't like her.
sorry. Her bar routine is Healy
It's
plus
boring.
Ling plus layout Jaeger
It's
Kip.
boring as hell.
Yeah, yeah, Kip.
what? You
Spin
gonna
bar
shut up,
full plus
Javasio,
Downey
because
Kip.
you
I
Nastia
agree with
Luca's
Langston.
biggest fan.
I agree with Langston because
Nas-
she
so
don't
if
connect
her bar
anything.
routine boring, how Nasty Luca's bar is not boring?
Well, Langston, you're talking
Nastia's
that's
bars
15
was
years
boring.
ago.
I don't know
I said it. I'm
The
sorry.
way Nastia would just do her layout Jaeger used to do something for me. But everything else on bars, I
You
know her
mean the
Pack
layout
Salto.
ganger?
I know
Like,
her Pack Salto is not performed correctly to the code, but I
But
always
it
thought it
looked
looked
good.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
mhm.
Even though I know it's not supposed to be performed like that, I always thought it looked appealing. But it was her miss handstands and her grip and like in her body
Mhm.
alignments for me, like on all her handstands.
Her dismount was scary.
Yeah, I hated her
Yeah.
dismount.
Wait, is that Otto?
It's Autumn, yeah.
Hi, Autumn.
Hey, what's up?
Otto, I was gonna say we don't got no high towers in the chat. Like what? Cause
That's
I
my
know.
new
Did y'all
nickname.
hear Otto too?
I
I
Yeah.
did.
heard it. That's
I
what
was
I heard.
like,
Yeah.
we
Wait,
team
y'all.
black over here.
Confession. I still have not watched the new House of the Dragon episode.
What?
I've been
It actually
so
is
busy.
good. Whatever it like.
It's good. Anna,
It is good. It
giving it the House of the
actually is
Dragon this
good.
week though.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to tune in. Maybe like in the middle of next week.
What? We need you to
Y'all, I
watch it by
dead
this
don't have
week.
time. I dead don't have time.
Oh.
You need to watch because the new episode come out in like 2 days.
I know. See, that's the thing. I'm like avoiding social media because I don't want any spoilers. Like I don't want any content.
Okay.
But
That's
yeah, I'm gonna
smart.
try.
That's smart.
Hikasan did something for me.
Oh, she's one of my
Yeah.
favorites. Yeah, her and Yang Yi-lin. Ugh.
Yeah,
I
Yang
didn't.
Lyn's bar
Yang
scene was
was
kind of
boring for
boring
me
too, but
too.
it's the way Yang Lynn would clear her double layout.
She did that double layout better than anybody.
Yeah, the way
And
she
her
would clear her
doing
double
it to
layout.
Katya. Yeah, and
Mm-mm.
her doing it to
Yo,
Katya
fucking.
that of a 1.5 pirouette.
That double layout, she cleared house. And did you see when she had a double front dismount how great her form was?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know, but it's the way she would hollow her double layout and she would land it. You'd be
Oh
like,
yeah, it was so
yes.
pretty.
But
Yeah.
everything else, she had better handstands than Nastia, but just like Nastia, like some of her handstands were nasty. Like
Yeah, no, Young Yi-lin definitely had some bad handstands.
even though Hikasin had bad handstands, the way Hikasin cleared that her layout Jaeger and her famous combination. She
Yeah,
just
that combination is probably one of my favorite moments on bar
once
routines in
Hikasin
history.
got her layout the pack, it's nothing like like she clear house.
Oh yeah.
Suni is arguably America's best bar worker. I'll give her that. The way
Mhm.
Suni Lee connected her Bahar watch, I'm sorry, her
The fucking Van Leeuwen.
yeah,
Navier
that is a
Bahard Waj
crazy.
marvel.
Van Leeuwen, yeah.
I
That
still
Yeah,
can't
and
bar
wrap my head around that.
that's where I'll say like again, I don't think the code is like
no.
the way Suni's bar routine is undervalued really does show you the weaknesses of the
So
code. 'Cause
Gabby
she's
and
doing
Shilese have better execution than Suni, but I do think Suni's the best bar worker America might have
Mhm.
Agreed.
ever produced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suni
Like I
has
said,
really
I'm not delusional.
Yeah, Suni has really good variety of releases.
Right.
Like
But
yeah,
what
she
I
can
do
do
I
think
just
Suni
wish
Lee,
she get her stallers back.
who's the best beam worker America's ever produced?
Simone.
Ooh.
Maybe
I was gonna
Shannon
say
Miller.
Shannon Miller, yeah.
I mean Simone
Fuck out of
Simone's
here,
been more
Langston.
consistent, but Shannon Miller was great. Yeah. I really love
Shannon
Shannon
Miller,
Miller.
Javasio, Shannon Miller could clear a full in with a low land. She used
I
to
actually
clear up.
really like Sean Johnson too, but I think
I do.
Simone
Yeah, I
I
like
think
Sean.
Simone is overall better than Sean.
I think
Yeah, and
Sean
I
is a
think
little bit
I think
more.
Sean Johnson is better than Shannon Miller.
I like
Sean,
Shannon Miller's better.
Shannon, Nastia,
Yeah, who else? Dominique actually
Dominique.
was really good. Yeah, I
She
Yeah,
overall
was.
I did like Shannon better than Dominique on beam though.
yeah.
Um, oh shit, there was going back to the 80s, like Kathy Johnson actually did have a good beam.
Mary Lou Retton
Um,
sucked on me.
she really did.
That was her
That
downfall.
I
Like
think,
her
yeah, like
other events
that,
were really good, but her beam was
yeah, like
just
bars was okay. Like vault and floor was like, yeah, she really was one of the best in the world,
she
possibly the
was the
best.
best in the
Sean
world on
Johnson,
bottom
Reese are
floor.
horrible. Those are
Yeah.
like on Justin Robertson's level. I don't
She
agree with that.
listen, her soup would be China's anchor today.
Oh, it would. Yeah, no, if China could do 3 layout soup fulls like Mary Lou Retton did, they would actually be pretty good. Like their vault would not be that bad. They'd get like
Mary
9
Lou
2
Soup
9
full
3.
cleared house.
Yeah, no, like
yeah.
okay, like I think like if yeah, I think that what E score do you think that would get today?
Her
Like if
double layout clear house too on her double layout on floor clear house and her double tuck off bars off beam clear house.
Oh, I forgot about Tracy Talavera, but yeah, that's another good beam from the US.
Sean's
Yeah.
leaks on his bed. No, they're not. Jocelyn's leaks. It's her switch half. I can't.
The switch up
Oh
is
no.
horrendous.
I think
Oh
the
yeah.
shorter
It's
And
horrendous.
y'all be giving her too much for her anoti. Like her anoti is not that bad.
It is that
Yeah.
It's
bad.
not
like,
good.
No,
No, it's not. Like
she had dramatic improvements on it between from the start of the year till trials.
That's true.
Okay,
I'll give her that.
Jamasia, but it's still bad.
no, it's not.
It
Like
is. It's
she got
bad.
some big knees, but it's like y'all be acting like her anoti's the worst skill ever. It's
I don't
I
know.
just-
I
I
guess,
think
I
my
guess it's
thing
because
for-
a lot of people think that for the type of gymnast she is, like you won't expect to see an anodi, and then she just busts
Exactly.
it out. Like,
That's
Yeah.
a good
I can
point.
do
I'll give
this.
you that. I'll give you
You
that.
know,
makes me
you know who
mad.
also had a
It makes me
nasty anoti? I love this gymnast, but
Who?
Connor McLean.
Oh,
Connor
Who?
McLean's
wait, I've never
Connor
seen her do
McLean's anoti
one.
was nasty.
I've never seen her do an anodi.
She had it in 2021. Pull it up, Allie.
Let me see. Okay, I'll try and find her 2021 beam routine.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, worst execution on
Connor
any skill
McLean.
ever is Shallon Olsen's
No, it's
Chung.
Jocelyn's Ganger.
No, I thought it was
Okay, you're right. I
No,
forgot about. I
Shallon-
pretend
no,
that. I just
no,
pretend that didn't happen.
The most disgusting piece of gymnastics ever, like from the beginning of time till now, is Shallon's Cheng.
No,
I
it's
think you're right though. I don't think
Zamo's
anything
double
that
layout Javasio with the bent knees.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Oh.
what about Vanessa Toyota's
No,
double
no.
twisting
Wait. Hold
Yurchenko?
on. But
Yeah, you right. You right out of
Vanessa
Toyota
Toyota's double
GTY.
Langston,
Yeah.
Zamo, that was a one-time thing because I've seen Zamo did a good double layout.
I know. All her other double layouts was like,
All challenge Changs is disgusting.
Yeah,
No,
you're right.
they're not that
She's
bad.
never done a good one. She's never done a good one. It's like a Takachev over the vault.
I
Her
mean,
her
Except
elbows
a
are like
bad
I think
Takachev.
Paseka's was worse. Because one thing about no, Paseka had a good Aminar. It was her chain. Like that's what but Paseka didn't just used to have bad form. She had horrible landings.
Okay, I think this has Connor Zanotti. Let's find
Yeah.
out. Sorry. Let's see. It's her winter. This is Winter Cup 2021.
Why is it not? Oh, let me turn it
Oh,
off.
wait. I think you need to
Pause
put
it
it
1
on.
second.
Sure.
Someone
She
on
hasn't
Twitter,
mounted yet.
someone on Twitter said that Shallon's vault should get a 0 because it's not even recognizable.
That's fair, actually.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Y'all be giving that girl too much.
You were the one who said she looked like Spider-Man.
Yeah, there we go. You can go back to Planet Alley.
Okay, let's see.
You know what
Let's
I
see if
love?
this has.
I love when Connor competed a standing Arabian and a standing full. That was badass.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was, yeah.
She cleared this layout better than any layout she ever did here.
Oh, Connor's layout is really good. That was a good. That was a nice standing full, by the way.
The way she landed her layout. Connor, how you miss your lead?
Yeah, she almost like lands on like releve.
Yeah, like she soared this layout.
Yeah, but this is good. This is that was good. That was almost like La
That was her
or
best
Sean
one
Johnson.
ever.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a nice pirouette act. That was a good full turn.
I think
Connor McLean is the only
look at
US.
this anoti right here.
Oh,
It wasn't
That
that
was better than
bad.
it
Jocelyn.
wasn't bad. It was
No,
better
That
it's
than
looks
not.
better than
Jocelyn.
Jocelyn. I will take that over Jocelyn.
You just like it's her body type. I don't
You know what? You might be right. You might be right. Let's watch it in
cleared that
slow-mo.
switch half.
Well, she cleared that switch half though.
She did.
Connor has a good switch. Oh, okay. You know what? I see it. I see what you're saying. It's probably might be our body type bias. Let's see.
Yeah, it's a lot of bent knees. Like y'all be listen, you know, she cleared the switch half right here. But y'all be giving Jocelyn too much about her that front aerial was hella bent knees too.
Yeah. Oh,
That ring
was she
was nasty.
That was not. Oh, that's no credit. I mean, I know, like we're
I don't think it's no credit. I think they will give that like a 3.
No.
No, she didn't even get close.
She improved her switch ring so much in 2000.
She did. She really did. Yeah. This is.
Bro, her back handspring technique is just superb.
Yeah, like her acro skills were really, really beautiful,
Now
I
show
thought.
Jocelyn's. Put up Jocelyn's, Allie,
Okay,
because
okay, I'm
y'all not.
looking for.
I've already put Jocelyn's chain up. I mean Jocelyn's a noti up before. Like it's not even that bad.
Yeah, let's do. Okay.
And
Oh,
you know
poor
I don't really
hydration.
fuck with Jocelyn like that. Jocelyn is a usurper over here. I can
Don't
never sit up here and
don't show
rock
the
for
one
no.
from Trials, Allie. Show the one from
Okay.
Classics.
Oh, I'm looking for a link to
Exactly,
child.
exactly. Like, let's
Okay.
be
Well. Oh, you
serious
guys
now.
did see it. You know, I'll give you that. You guys did see it in person. Oh my God, this guy. How's this
Listen,
get a fourteen
y'all not.
five?
I would never sit up here and root for no high tower ass bitch stealing the Iron Throne. That's not what we gonna sit up here and do over here.
Okay. So this.
So
Okay. So like, so you got to pull it up. So okay. Wait. So is Rhaenyra? Is Jade Rhaenyra in this example?
very
Somebody
much
say that.
so.
This is from Trials, Allie.
Yeah, this
Yes,
is
you
from.
said trials.
No,
No,
classics.
Why you trying to find the
Classics.
worst one, baby? Why don't you just look at the average? You said
We
No,
gotta,
Jade.
look
cause
at the
we
one.
got a point
Look
to
at the one
make.
from. No, okay, wait, hold on, hold on. To be fair, the
All
video
these
Oh,
that you
this
guys
bitches.
actually
looked
isn't
at.
that bad. I mean,
Wait,
that was a
hold
huge choice.
on. Connor competed at Winter Classic. That's early on in the year. You
That
give
was
the girls time.
2021.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know, but
no, her, yeah, we because she hasn't done a nudity since then.
it was still early in the year. Like y'all didn't give it time to improve. Go back to Jocelyn's Anodi early in the year.
We
Also,
gonna look at this noti right here, then we gonna pause.
Okay, okay, we'll do it. Let's see.
Although,
She getting ready to do it.
Okay, there's the full turn. You're right. Okay. Hmm.
Like
You know
dead
what? You're right.
arms,
I see it like
dead
so that
arms,
might be
unsquared
better than
shoulders.
Connor's. It wasn't like they both had flaws. They were both kind of messy, but I see what you're saying. I don't know how
Jocelyn
you
okay,
got.
Hightower.
I
Okay.
need to
If
put
even
aside.
that, because I don't even think Jocelyn's of a royal house. Like her noti was not that bad. Her double pipe. Ugh.
I know that's
Yeah,
that's
she
bad form, but yeah. Wait, let's. Okay, we'll look
No,
at poor
okay.
hydration class.
Let me tell you what observation I made of Jocelyn from watching
Okay,
her in person at trials. Like everything
okay.
Jocelyn does, it looks like it's like physically easy for her. Like you're
Yeah.
looking at her and you're like, she does something and it's like, yeah, because it's easy for her. Like she's like super strong. And like you actually
Our beam belongs in a haunted house.
wait, what?
That's not
It's
nice
not
at
that
all.
bad. It's not that bad. But yeah, you're. I know. I think you're right. I think on floor there are a lot of skills she does where it looks like she has so much power and it's so effortless for her. And I will give her that.
Even like on Beam, like her acro skills, it's like, yeah,
Yeah,
this is like
no,
really
like
easy for her.
there is a confidence to her that I do find like to her beam work that I do like. Even if I don't like her form, even if her form isn't the best. And I think Langston's kind of right that I think she does to some extent get hit with body type bias in scoring and the way we see her.
haters. But like I said, I'm listen. I'm here for Jade supremacy over here because
Oh yeah, yeah.
I feel like a lot of y'all want to hate on Jade Carey. That's something that don't sit right with me. Like
Hmm.
I remember like
I don't hate Jade. I she actually like regrew on me. Like I really liked her, and then like earlier in the year, like late last year, earlier on this year,
Hmm.
it was like, ugh, like Jade, come on, girl, like what are you doing? Like you know, like you have other people doing better than you on your events, like, and then at trials, it was like, all right, Jade, I see you. All right, okay, we could work
Hmm.
with this. And then now it's like after like podium training, it's like Jade, like I'll take Jocelyn.
the
what?
Stop. No, I wouldn't go that far.
No.
I know
Uh-uh.
you fucking lying. With that chain that Jade did and that
That
bar they have in
that
reserve,
Cheng
like
that Cheng was good.
so
Hmm.
no. And even with a downgraded floor from Jade, like the thing is, a downgraded floor routine from Jade still has like almost the same. Because didn't Jade beat Jordan with a downgraded routine in 2022?
Yeah,
I
and
think so.
yeah, a couple times. Yeah, a couple times.
So
Jordan also outscored her a couple times. They kind of went back and forth.
she beat Jade by 1/10 with Jade worst routine and event finals, and she beat Jade by less than a tenth in
And that,
qualification.
and yeah, and she only outscored her in actual final score because Jade put in an inquiry.
But Jade beat
Oh,
her
come
in
on, Anson. That shouldn't even be a question.
It's
Gun to
easy
I
your
like
enough.
head.
it though.
That's not
If
even
you have to
Michaela.
put
I
up,
would let me say this: I would take Michaela Skinner over Jocelyn.
on beam though.
Not on beam, but Jocelyn.
Because it's
Like
for
Michaela
beam.
Skinner's vaults are better than Jocelyn.
Langston, are you seeing Anson's question?
A
Oh,
gun to
about
your head.
Jocelyn versus
If you have to
Michaela.
put one beam routine up, Michaela Skinner or Jocelyn to start off the rotation. Jocelyn.
I put it on.
Jocelyn,
I'm
yeah.
putting up Jocelyn.
Yeah.
Jocelyn, like,
Michaela
but
with
Yeah,
I'm
those
that's not
taking
bent,
even that's
with
not
those
even a question.
bent
I
I'm
knees and her
agree,
taking
back
Jocelyn over
Jocelyn.
handspring.
Skinner on floor, but I'm taking Skinner over Jocelyn on vault and bars.
Mhm.
And that's saying a lot because Skinner's bars are bad, but Jocelyn's bars.
Jocelyn might have. Oh wait, no, sorry. Sabrina has the worst bars right now. Sabrina has the worst
Oh,
bars.
Javasi, did you see Sabrina's bar routine?
At podium training.
You know, like this is the one.
No, one of the Romanian trial events.
Oh,
It's bad.
it was the
Oh my
worst.
god,
Anna, did you
it's
see
somehow
it?
it's worse than it was, and it was bad before.
Oh, Anna, you did see. It's the worst. That was the worst bar routine
I have not
I've
seen
ever.
it.
Yes, you. This was like the last live we had. I think Ali pulled it up.
Yeah, I
Really?
pulled it up. Yeah, it was when we were. I don't think we were on live. We were just talking. But yeah, I pulled it up, and it was
Is
one of
there
the
any way
worst
we
beam
can pull it
routines.
up? Why do I not remember it?
Pull it up,
It was
Ali.
where she fell like 3 times, wasn't it? And she had like,
Even
and
without her
everything
body,
was.
like.
Oh, I remember.
Do you guys still want me to pull it up so Javasi?
Yeah, pull it
No, I know
I
what you're
know.
talking about. That girl
Oh,
is.
Javasio.
She just need to stop doing bars.
No. Oh, this is it. This is it. Wait, no,
Even
it's
if she
PT.
makes the all around and she does a nice DTY and make her full on beam and then does her full difficulty on floor, her bars alone is still gonna have her in 20th place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so dead.
Jordan Johnson versus Michaela versus Ali. Ali Race was the anchor.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah.
And that's it a lot.
You know what? Those three,
Oh, this is
those
the one that
those
scored a
three,
7.7.
those
Yeah.
three has been the United States of America's like nastiest bars.
Yes.
Yeah. What about Alicia Sacramento? Aren't hers really bad?
Alicia
No,
Sacramento bars wasn't even that bad.
it wasn't even
Yeah.
that bad. Alicia cleared
Okay,
a
here
double
it is.
layout on
Oh,
bars.
Langston, sorry, the bars are starting. Everyone's got to see this.
Okay.
Who
Okay,
else's
wait, let's
who
see.
else's
I think
bars?
they gave her a 7.750 for this routine.
Oh, this bar team right here.
Here she goes. That's right off. Oh, that Kip
All right,
was.
already. Wait, was that an in bar?
No, it's a starter full.
No, that was. I don't know what that. I think that was an
She
attempted
could even
toe
make
on.
her starter full around. Like she already failed. Look at that hand.
Yes,
Did she hit the bar? Did she hit the ground on that too?
I think she might
Oh,
have.
look at
Yeah,
that
now she's
Shabba
coming
sneak of a.
off. Now she's coming off, and she's
Even
back
my kids,
up.
even my kids do Maloney with their legs together. Like, what is this?
I said watching this, it looks like
Another
she has
empty
like her
swing.
something like it looks like she's not tightening her abs or her core at all. She is like
Yeah, there's just
no.
no body control.
Oh,
Yeah,
That
I said
that
like
pack is nasty.
you know
I bet
she
you.
looks like she
oh!
she looks like she's doing bars like a cat who doesn't want you to pick it up.
Wow, this is
Man.
It's so
embarrassing.
bad. It's so bad. Ali said she looks like without saying anything else after it like 8 times.
Yeah,
This is the worst bar
sorry,
Ali
I
was
was
like
team.
trying
lost.
to figure
Ali
out
was
what
like
she
lost
looked
for words.
like. I'm
That
like,
bar
yeah,
team.
it's like a cat who doesn't want you to pick them up, where they'll like
Ali
go
was
So
Ali
completely
was
limp.
so lost for words, child.
that's so embarrassing. Like, could you imagine being her and falling like 5 times in a major competition like that? I would be like, holy crap!
I
Like,
ever
just
seen a
get
bar team
off.
where it's just like fall, empty swing, 5-10 handstand, like just back to back. Just
Yeah,
like
like everything went wrong in that bar routine. Everything. Like
It's not.
everything that could have gone wrong did.
I'm trying to think of what other gymnasts we have that that was really bad at bars. Ivana Hong.
Oh, and they thought Ivana was no. I think Ivana was the worst gymnast on bars who was supposed to be good.
Samantha Pesby.
Oh,
No,
I forgot.
Samantha was not that bad.
She was bad, but she wasn't that
It was
bad.
better than Jocelyn.
That's a
Yeah.
really low bar.
Michaela Maroney was bad on ball.
Yeah.
No, it
She
was
was a
not
little
that
better
bad,
in.
Langston.
She
She was
was
a little better
bad.
in 20. She was a little better in
She was so bad,
2013.
Javasio. Marta had to bring Gabby despite all her falls in 2011 because she couldn't use her in team.
Michaela had a really nice dismount and a nice
That's
gainer.
it. Jocelyn got a nice dismount.
True.
Yeah, Jocelyn can do a full twisting double layout.
She
She
wasn't. I'll
clears on
give.
that.
She wasn't like on Jocelyn level of bad. Jocelyn's the worst bar worker I ever seen from a US. Like
What about
no,
Tiana?
Tiana.
No.
Tiana.
Tiana.
No. No, no,
I
no,
don't
no,
think
no. No, no,
Tiana
no.
is.
Anna, you're gonna stop this right now.
Nah, I said it. I said
Anna.
it. I said it.
Anna, calm down.
Oh my god.
Tiana, it's
Tiana.
not that bad.
No,
Okay.
you know who else is bad? I'm gonna show girl Javasio, but you know who I'm gonna say.
I know who you're talking
Who?
about. I know who you're about to say. Go ahead.
Kamara Williams.
No,
Oh.
I actually didn't think you was gonna say that, but she is bad. I
That's.
thought you was
I
gonna say
guess that's.
Kalia Lincoln.
Khalil Lincoln, she improved this year though.
Yeah, no, Kalia Lincoln, you were right. She was
Khalil
much
Lincoln was
better.
Khalil Lincoln was bad on bars, but she was always a little bit better than Jocelyn. So
And she
yeah,
improved. She was way better. I will give her
I
that.
think Jocelyn is clearing to Tiana now.
Yeah. And that's not saying a lot though. That's not saying a lot though.
Yeah.
Listen, I think Tiana could take Jocelyn on bars.
Oh, Tiana's bars.
The flex feet though. Can we talk about the flex feet?
It's the handstands for me.
Like arch back. And I don't even hate Tiana. I don't even not like Tiana.
Like
The
Tiana's
look is
floor
so
clears
good.
house, but
Tiana's floor
that bar-
clears house.
Her floor and her beam, but bars.
Her DTY is actually not that bad either.
But yeah, her DTY is great. But Javasi, you know Kamara's bar.
Did y'all see Kamara's DTY from Nationals?
It
Her
looked
was
pretty
bad.
good.
What?
I actually wait. No, I didn't. It was bad. You're right. I'm sorry. I mixed her up with somebody else.
Pull it up. I don't think Langston's seen it.
No, I don't think I
Wait.
have.
Wait, maybe. Oh, wait. You know what? I don't know if I've seen it. Let's see. Kamara Williams.
It was bad. I don't know how she walked away.
Wait.
What's her name's bars was bad. You know, I mean, sorry, what's her name had a nasty ginger? Addison Theta.
Oh yeah,
Her bars was bad.
Addison Theta is extremely overhyped.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Jessica Godarova's bars though?
Jessica's bars in 2023 wasn't bad though.
They got way better. Okay, Kamara Williams' vault. I think I have Kamara's vault pulled up. Let's see.
Julia Stein-Gruber's bars was bad.
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
And Sandra Isbasa.
Oh, well, that was
Anna
Romania. What do you
Sandra
expect? Romania, what do you
Pavlova's
expect?
bars
Ding
was
Lee
bad
Lin
too.
too.
Dang
Oh,
Lin
I've
was
just
bad.
the only thing I've seen of Dangling Ling's bars is this clip.
Oh,
Yeah.
you saw that
this.
shit?
I gotta see this
Yeah.
again. I gotta see this again. Wait.
I remember this. It scared the crap out of me.
I'm surprised she walked away.
Oh, ow, 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 ow. Oh, that looked like that hurt.
Yeah,
Did
did
she
you see,
lock
look
her
at the
knee?
judges' faces. Look at the judges' faces. They make like a really crazy face when she did that.
Yeah.
I think she lost her knee. That's so
Suni one
scary.
step away from being that though.
Wait, Shabasio, since you were at trials, who was your mag team?
It was Fred, Coy, what's his name? Brody. That's
Coy,
three.
Yeah.
And then what's his name? Yule.
Mhm.
And the toss up for the last spot was between Donnell and Asher.
Can we
Mhm.
talk about my best friend is on the live, Trinity?
Stop it. Stop
Trinity!
it. Hey,
Trinity!
everyone. Hi, people.
Hi.
Oh
Hello.
my
Y'all.
God, now I feel like everybody is here. Chico, get your ass back on.
Pretty much
Yeah,
everyone
Chico.
here.
What the
Hi,
hell?
y'all. All right. So listen, I'm about to tell my story. I'm on the train, but I just had to jump on because I didn't want to miss it. So while the
Oh,
Okay.
we
train
really
come in,
appreciate you.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate y'all.
Trinity,
I
which
miss you
train you
guys.
on?
So, I'm taking the A train back to my house.
The A train is crazy.
So listen, it's
Hmm.
the fastest.
It's always some drama on that A train.
Not when I'm on it. Not when I'm. Javacio,
The
what
A
happened? We were
train, the
supposed to
A
get
train,
lunch.
girl,
Sounds like an
we'll
excuse to
do it.
me. Okay,
No,
I'll be waiting.
I'm free next weekend.
Javasi, I'm going out of town next weekend. Remember, that's why I wanted to host our watch party this weekend.
I'm in Houston.
And I'm gonna be in the British Virgin Islands.
Okay, now she's getting on
Period.
Ooh.
vacation.
Yes, yes.
Hmm. Oh, why?
Hold
Oh,
on,
why are you going there for
that's
vacation?
where my family's from. Yeah, that's where my family's
Oh,
Oh,
from.
lucky
cool.
you.
I thought you were
Wait,
Black American, Trinity.
No, I
wait,
was
don't
telling you,
Anna
both
live in New
my
York too?
I don't.
um
Yeah.
no, I am Black
Eh,
American. So both my parents are Black American, but my grandpa is from St. Thomas on my dad's side, St. Thomas
Hmm.
Ah.
Minnesota. And then on my mom's side, my
So,
grandmother is Cuban and Czechoslovakian.
Ooh,
so
okay.
Anna, where you live?
I live like in between Philly and DC.
Oh, so like
Okay.
Baltimore?
No.
Don't do Anna. Don't do her. Like she said, Anna lives in Philly and DC. Like she be going back and forth.
Oh, I thought
Okay.
you said between.
No. Like between us and like going back and
Oh,
forth.
okay. So you get back and forth. That makes sense. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
Yeah.
you talk about Baltimore, and like Baltimore is like literally right outside of DC. So that's not even in between. In between would be like Delaware or like New
Delaware is
Jersey.
across the street from Philadelphia.
But
It
Like
is.
Southern Delaware is like in between Philly and
Hmm.
you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You talk like Wilmington is right outside of Philly, but like Middle Delaware, like what is it, Dover or something like that? That's like in between DC and Philly.
Hmm.
Who lives in Delaware? Delaware is so boring. I
Joe
remember my
Biden,
aunt was
Joe Biden, Delaware is Joe Biden's home state.
my aunt
Oh,
was
you're right.
trying to
He
get
was
me.
the senator. He was the senator from Delaware. You're right.
Morgan Hurt was from
Yo,
Delaware.
he's got to be sick. He wasn't even at the ceremony today. Jill was there though.
Joe just had his announcement. Y'all not gonna give Joe too much about him being sick.
That's
Or
true. He did. You know
why
what?
didn't
He
they
dropped
fly
out of the race. He
why
dropped out of
didn't
the
they
race like
fly
everyone asked him to. You're
why didn't
right.
they fly vice president
Who?
to Paris?
Why would Kamala go to Paris when she's really on the campaign trail?
Yeah, she's got to stay here and campaign.
Yeah.
She just needed to be there for the opening ceremony.
She's got to no. She's got to remind people that she's like healthy enough to actually go
I
out
mean,
there,
I
and
guess
she's.
that is a good point to see her doing something in another light. So I guess that would have been smart,
That's
actually.
true. But I think right now, like she wants to show everybody, like, hey, I'm young. You know, I'm healthy. I can go and I can actually run an active campaign. And like Trump's been fooling you all into thinking these rallies are active, but it's like but he still like is gonna do way less than I do.
So you live, Anna, do you live in DC or you live in PG? Oh, I thought, no, you live in Montgomery County.
Yeah.
Montgomery is another rich place. Ooh.
Not
Hmm.
all of it. It is rich though. I will say that. Not all of it though.
Hmm.
But most like to live in Montgomery, you got to be having some money.
I'm
The
gonna be so
richest,
for real, y'all. My rent, like the rent that like my parents, like my family pays in Montgomery County is less than the rent I pay in Philly.
what?
I could
Yeah.
believe that. Yeah. Well, because
Yeah.
you're not living in.
How?
Yeah, I could believe that.
Philly is
Like,
not that expensive.
no, like, well, keep in mind, like, I'm a university student, so the housing around
Hmm.
universities is hella expensive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Loudon is the most expensive place in DMV.
Hmm.
Loudon?
Loudon County.
Wait, where's Loudon?
It's a DC suburb in
Oh,
Virginia.
okay.
Loudon, Prince William.
Potomac.
Isn't Prince Williams in Fairfax County?
Is that in Northern Virginia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Northern Virginia is definitely more expensive, yeah.
Hopefully Kamala Harris doesn't pick Shapiro for vice president. I think that's who she should pick. That's the Pennsylvania governor.
Yeah, I think he brings more to the ticket than he takes away.
That's who I would pick if I was her. Because these
Mhm.
pro-Palestinian hoes, they not gonna vote anyway. They either gonna vote if the ones like they're either gonna vote for her or not. And
Mhm.
she cannot put everything up on these voters that are so damn fickle voting for her. She better
Mhm.
not pick Pete. I swear to God, if Kamala picked Pete Buttigieg, I'm be like, girl,
What did
It's
you call
Buttigieg. It's
That's the bold
Buttigieg.
one.
that's the gay one.
Well, no,
I
no,
don't
he
know.
made the
I just
joke
know what
about
they look
how his
like.
no, he said his policies were plenty bold because people were accusing him of being too centrist and too
But
like restrained.
hell, a black woman and a gay man? Are you serious?
Yeah, they not
That's
letting
true.
that
That's a
slide.
lot. That's a lot.
That will tick all the bigotry boxes, unfortunately.
Ah, hell nah. Like, don't do that.
Nah, for
Do
the
Mhm.
not
plot though,
do
y'all, that would
that.
be funny as hell. Like for the plot.
Like, oh
I just feel like
hell
we
no.
gotta go one at a time. Like
Mhm.
we got the black president down. We gotta do the woman president next. Then we can do
Like,
the gay motherfuckers
hell
after.
nah.
We
Like,
gotta go one at a
man.
time.
But Kentucky is not a competitive state. Like Kentucky,
Mhm.
Trump won Kentucky by like 30 points.
Seriously? Oh, actually, yeah, I
Yes,
believe that. I
like
believe that. Never mind. Why did I say seriously? That makes
Kamala
perfect
ain't gonna
sense.
win Kentucky. It don't matter if she picks, like, she's not even gonna be competitive in Kentucky. And no one
Mhm.
knows who Andy Bashir is outside of Kentucky.
Yeah, that's a
So
problem.
everyone in Pennsylvania knows who Josh Shapiro is.
Yeah.
I want to say everyone. Some people don't even know they damn governor, but most people do. You know what I'm trying to
Mhm.
say?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Pennsylvania is a
another guy whose name got floated was Wes Moore. He's the governor of Maryland, but I mean, I think he's popular and he's young, but I don't think he
I think he will help Kamala a little bit with black men, but let's be Kamala is already doing pretty well with black men anyway. And the black men
Mhm.
who hate Kamala, they not gonna vote for Kamala regardless of who she picks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
exactly. And
You
I
know
think
what?
and
You
the
know
thing
what the
is
thing
like
is though.
Maryland, I don't think Maryland is going to go blue no matter
what are
what,
you gonna say,
so I don't think
Trinity?
it brings
You
so
know what the
much.
thing is though. A large percentage of voting Black Americans will vote for Kamala because she's D9, solely because of that.
Because
B9.
she's what?
She's Divine Nine, like she's an AKA
Oh,
Black,
AKA, yeah.
yeah, Black Greek organizations.
I think
Like the
that'll
way
help
that
her, but
that's getting
I
her the
think
Black
that
vote.
her best options are Josh Shapiro and Mark Kelly. But I think that
I
Kamala will
agree.
win. Kamala needs to win Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Michigan, Minnesota, Nevada, Arizona. You forgot Georgia.
Hmm.
Yeah, she has to win Georgia. I think
Georgia
she's
is
going to win. I think she's going to
Geor-
win Georgia.
Georgia is her
Yeah.
best. Georgia is her must-win state.
Yeah, and I
She's
Hmm.
think
gonna
she's going
lose.
to.
She's gonna lose Wisconsin. She's gonna win Minnesota.
Yeah.
I think that
Hmm.
she'll win Nevada, Arizona, and Pennsylvania.
Yeah, because the poll you showed us, she already has a good like what 5 point lead in
She's
Minnesota.
actually winning in the polls in Wisconsin as well, but I still doubt that.
Hmm.
Oh
It's gonna be that
no,
last day turnout.
yeah,
Yeah, although but like we were
if she
saying,
picks,
JD Vance is going to lose this election for Trump.
yeah, but also Arizona voted for Katie Hobbs. Like, I don't think Kamala Harris is as bad of a candidate as Katie Hobbs, and even Katie Hobbs won.
That's a
So
good point. Yeah.
I don't. I think that her chances in Arizona are really good because I think it would take like an AOC Democrat to lose Arizona. I think AOC would even have a decent chance of winning in Arizona. Like
Yeah.
right now, Democrats are running a very left wing candidate and they're still winning in the polls by like 8, 9, 10% against Carrie Lake.
Hmm.
Like it's
Well,
man, I
Carrie
don't think,
Lake is a terrible candidate.
but she's just like Trump.
Yeah, but they don't want someone who's just like Trump. Would they just want Trump?
But no, it's like Trump.
Mhm.
Trump did 6 points worse than Mitt Romney in Arizona against Hillary Clinton. Like even Hillary Clinton did 6 points better than Obama in Arizona.
Oh yeah.
So if Hillary Clinton can do better than Obama in Arizona, I refuse to believe that Kamala can't do better than Biden.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
So it's just, I'm not saying that it's not, she shouldn't like really campaign in Arizona, but
Oh yeah, she definitely should because it's
it's
like it
just
helps
like
her.
those voters, you know what I'm trying to
Mhm.
say.
Yeah.
But Georgia, I think she will win Georgia, but she has to win.
Hmm.
Because if she's not winning Georgia, that means that she's probably not turning out a lot of black voters in Philadelphia either.
Which won't be good for her. Yeah.
So she definitely needs to win Georgia, but I'm confident that she's gonna win Georgia.
Hmm.
Where did Anna go? Anna done been quiet as a mouse. Because Jennifer is actually the most qualified. Stop, 2 women on a vice presidential ticket. Like Carrie Lake do have supporters in Arizona. That's why she won the primary. So
Hmm.
she don't have enough to win, but she still is popular amongst the GOP base in Arizona.
That's true. Yeah.
Just like I think Marjorie Taylor Greene could win the GOP primary in Georgia, but she
Hmm.
couldn't win statewide.
Yeah. But I think that is what the GOP is running into countrywide. Like they're not that popular, and most of their policies are not that popular.
No. Minnesota is not even that competitive. There's a poll that just came out that had Kamala winning Minnesota by 10 points.
Yeah.
Them Republicans, they don't been having a meltdown over these polls, bitch. If you go under, they like, sisters, I love to just go in their
Oh, it's
comments.
very funny.
They be having a meltdown in the comments. They be like, oh my God, blah, 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 blah. Like, sir, it's going to be okay. Like, calm down. They be having me yelling in the comments. Trinity, what you got to say about your predictions for the Olympics and what you thought about podium training? Trinity.
I think she went under the tunnel.
Ooh. Another
Oh yeah, then
poll,
she's not gonna be able to hear us. Yeah.
another poll just came out that had Kamala winning Pennsylvania by 2%.
Winning which state?
Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's good.
Let me read
Hold
these.
on, y'all. Give me like 15 minutes. I'm gonna come right back, okay?
You good, you
I just
good.
Okay.
got home. All right. Thank you.
Hmm.
Um, chow. Y'all hoes better vote. That's all I gotta
Yeah,
say.
you'll need to. That's what's our main message here.
Um, yeah, so we already talked about like the our predictions, what we think gonna happen for the most part. I think we got all of our shit lined up, all of our ducks in a row.
Hmm. Yeah, and we agreed we're not predicting anything for beam because we
Yeah.
can't.
Do you guys think this will be anyone's last Olympics?
I mean, maybe it'll
Flavia's.
be
Sorry, I just
Simone's. I
want
don't
that.
know. Maybe Simone's.
Flavia's.
Yeah.
One can hope.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be Simone's last Olympics. I think she'll go for at least LA.
She might. Well, I guess for her, the motivation there is it's also a home
What about
Olympic.
Suni and Jordan Childs?
I think
I
for
vote
Suni, it's
Jordan
going
might
to
be
depend. I think for Suni, it's going to depend on how her kidneys hold up, obviously. Because I think they've been saying on NBC like her conditions. She got kind of lucky. Her conditions actually went into remission. So I don't know how long that will last for her. I mean, they haven't said what illnesses she specifically has, which I get. That's like her medical privacy. But yeah, I guess it's hard to say how long her health will hold up. Do you think this will be Reeby's last Olympics?
No.
depends on how her knees are.
That's true. Yeah, it's again. I guess yeah, it's kind of the same thing. Like what happens with Rebecca's knees and
Like if
Suni's
Brazil don't
kidneys?
have her, they're not gonna do nothing.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, they might they might like give her a bionic knee to like keep her competitive.
Like Brazil don't have like any other options.
They don't know. Like
I've been
Brazil
seizing
has
up
to
the
keep
store.
Brazil has to keep Jaji around.
I think they can replace Jaji.
I think they can, but right now, like they're even depending on her.
Right. For a DTY. Morgan Hurt is going for LA. When you hear that?
Oh, I
If
thought
that's true,
Morgan. I
I need
thought
to know when
Morgan
you heard
really was.
I'm
I
rooting
mean,
for
that
her
would be
though, because
fun, but
I love Morgan Hurt.
that would be really. If that's true, that would be really great. I thought though that Morgan was like undone because she had all these injuries.
Yeah.
Or no, not injuries. Like she had issues, I think, with her joints, with her elbow, something with
Yeah, I
that.
was gonna say her elbows.
Okay. What do
Yeah,
you have to say, Javasi? You don't been real quiet. Where the hell is Javasio?
I don't know. Don't know.
Like Javasio and Anna, I don't really hear shit from them. Anna, you still here?
I
Yeah.
am.
Okay, okay.
Sorry, y'all. I went to go
Okay.
get some food.
What you go get?
Ramen.
Oh,
I
girl,
gotta go get.
please.
I should go get food too.
I am hungry as fuck though, to be honest. I ain't ate shit. And it's going on 12
Mhm.
o'clock.
Oh yeah.
I don't start sneezing up a storm.
Someone said, "What about Leanne, Kayla, and Shilese?" Shilese
Leanne, girl, after
definitely.
two Olympic alternates, sit your ass down.
I
Yeah,
think
Right.
I don't know
and well,
about
she's gonna
Leanne. I
be in
think
medical
Because
school,
no,
I don't think.
big
Shilese
knees is not
definitely
in the
wants to get to LA.
equation. We don't speak of big knees over here.
Right.
Well, I don't think Leanne's gonna go for a third because she's gonna be going to medical school. So
Yeah, I couldn't believe Leanne was doing all that like difficult like schoolwork plus trying to get to the Olympics.
And
That was her
training the
downfall,
chain.
though.
It
That's
was.
why
Yeah,
I
that's why I
say
said like
I
I
don't
don't know.
feel. I don't feel
That's so
sad
much to
for her.
balance.
I mean, I don't feel bad for her, but I feel sad for her
Yes, yeah,
because,
same.
like, I think she set herself up to be an alternate again.
Right.
Yeah, unfortunately,
I
I
think
don't think
it's
she. Yeah, I
sad.
don't think she put together enough in terms of her difficulty.
Right. Like, I think it's sad that this is happening to her for the second time, but I don't feel bad.
Right.
Yeah, like it's not. I don't think it's surprising that this happened. Ellie Black, I don't know, but yeah, Leanne's gonna be in medical school. I think she's done with Elite.
I feel like Shilese is gonna come back. I don't know about Kayla though. Or I
Well,
know she said
Shilese has said she wants to come back, so I think that like the only way
She better.
Shilese doesn't come back to LA is if she physically can't.
what about Skye? This is her second Olympic trials where she had to
I
get
mean, she
injured.
was barely even part of the conversation in the first one now, so I think she can make it in
Yeah,
2028.
I think she can, and also this is like hopefully this will be a chance for her to like kind of repair her reputation.
Right. Over this quad. I think so too.
Yeah, I think she has a chance. Because like remember Shilese had a reputation for inconsistency. Like we've had a lot of people on here who've pointed that out too. Like
Yeah.
Right.
for a long time, Shilese had a reputation for inconsistency, and now she hasn't. Like she's a completely different gymnast now, and she's one of our most reliable competitors.
I'm just so excited for Worlds.
Bernie talked
I
about
am
why
too.
he ain't endorsed Kamala yet. Bernie, sit your old
Mm,
ass down somewhere.
yeah, because at first they were saying like, at first they like with Obama and everything, people were saying like they just wanted to wait until like
The
they
convention.
didn't. Yeah, until the convention, but Obama did come out and endorse her. I think because it's
Because
just
the
become so
Republicans were
obvious
talking
now.
about he don't
She's
want
the
to.
presumptive nominee. Yeah,
He
she's the
said he didn't want
presumptive.
to endorse her because they was talking about Obama didn't want to endorse her because he knows she's not gonna win. Like, really? Why would Obama like Obama did all he could for Hillary? Like, let's be so
Yeah,
for real right now.
exactly. No, yeah, I think the reason he waited, he has endorsed her now. He waited because they hadn't done the convention yet.
He didn't even endorse Biden in 2020 because he didn't want the radical liberals to say that he was trying to stop Bernie from winning.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they don't want to. Someone like Obama, like he doesn't want to look like he's tipping the scale
Exactly.
in
So
any candidate's favor.
he stayed neutral
Yeah.
against Bernie, and Bernie still lost both times. Well, I think
Hmm.
that he was a little bit more supportive of Hillary than he was of Biden in the primaries.
Really, I thought it was more. Well, no, I guess you're right. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Now that I think about it, you're right.
So, any early medal predictions?
We can't
Simone gets
predict
a
because
beam
shit's so
medal.
unpredictable.
Yeah, Simone gets a beam medal. That's my only beam prediction.
Right.
That's the only thing I'd bet on. I guess yeah, Simone wins gold on vault and floor. That seems pretty obvious that's gonna happen. Yeah, I don't know beyond that. Oh, and Simone wins all around gold. Like we said, even like I think those are the most likely outcomes, but Rebecca, I think, could. If Simone has some issues on floor and Ruby really goes off, I think she could upset Simone on in AA and floor.
Right.
If that happens, what do you think everyone's gonna do? Do you think everyone's gonna like freak out and say that Ruby only won because Simone had a bad day, or do you think people will be like super happy?
I think
It depends.
both,
It depends. Yeah, me too. I think the Americans and like the Brazilians are obviously gonna be rejoicing, but obviously the
which is
Americans gonna
fine.
say
Yeah,
that.
they're Brazilian. They're allowed to. Like they're allowed to be excited.
Right.
Suni claws her way to all around bronze. We don't care. You be defending Suni a bit, huh?
Who?
Playboy USA.
We don't. Let's not. Let's not.
I
Before
mean,
there was
Suni might get it. No, Suni's. I think Suni is in the AA bronze conversation, but I don't think there are any clear favorites.
no. This
Yeah.
person also said if Suni hits, she'll get gold, beam on gold. I mean,
Oh,
gold on
okay.
beam.
How
Yeah,
is Suni
I
gonna get
wouldn't
gold
go
on
that
beam?
far. Yeah, I don't think so. Like if
Like,
I don't. Yeah, like if Joe also hits.
Suni is not getting gold on beam. Like, oh man, I can't. And I sat up here, I defended Suni Lee when y'all still try to sit about her own bars, but y'all
at this
not gonna keep
point,
overrating this girl.
Yeah, I say you're right a lot. I'm supporting Langston. He's right about a lot.
Who said that?
Oh, Choo Choo
Uh,
in the comments. Yeah. Anyway,
Melanie
let's
said she'd be
see.
so
Let's see.
close
Let's
to
see. Let's see.
winning.
I think that no, I do. I think Suni could win an AA medal, but I don't think like I said, I don't think she has like a clear shot at it because she's competing with Melanie, Kalia,
Mm-hmm.
Chu Chi Yuan. I think those are the main people she's competing with.
right.
Can you think of anybody else who's in the AA conversation? Serious
People
for
are
like in
saying
a
Vanilla
serious way.
Esposito. That's what people are saying.
Maybe I thought about her on and off, but she's only got a Yurchenko 1.5. It's a pretty good one,
Oh,
but
I didn't know that. I thought she had a DTY.
no, I think she's still only got a Yurchenko 1.5. It's pretty good, but it's not like Martina Mazzio's.
Oh.
Yeah, she's only got a Y 1.5. Granted, it might a good Y 1.5 from her might score the same as Suni's DTY, but
Mm.
yeah, I guess Manila could surprise us, but I don't see her as having the overall competitive AA program that the others we talked about have.
Right. People are
'Cause I
saying
don't.
she's gonna get a B medal though. A lot of
She
people
could, yeah.
have
Oh,
her
I
in
think
the
she
B
could.
medal.
Yeah, I think she could.
Someone on X said Flavia will get bronze in the all around. Well,
I mean, I guess that's technically possible, but I don't think so now.
someone
Yeah,
said
I
Manila
think.
does have a DTY. Like
Oh, what?
141.
Oh, she does. Is
Yeah,
she upgraded?
apparently.
Okay, then that changes things. Manila did look really, really good at Euros. If she can bring some of that, if she can bring those performances plus a DTY and other people have mistakes, I think she could get bronze then.
Mm.
But yeah, her bars, beam, and floor were all really good at Euros. But I don't know. I still think that Chu, Kalia, and Suni and Melanie are bigger contenders.
Yeah.
Not necessarily in that order. Oh, who said Ruby Evans is in the AA conversation? I don't think Ruby Evans is even
What?
going to do AA.
No one
Oh,
said.
someone said, yeah, please stop saying Ruby is in the AA convo. Yeah, I don't think Ruby Evans is even going to make the AA final. I think she's going to get. I don't even know if they'll put her up in all around in qualification. Okay, but yeah, thanks. So Manila has a DTY. That could help her. Floor prediction would be Simone, Rebecca, and Jade.
So maybe Simone, Rebecca, and Jordan Childs too, because
Oh yeah, because I think if depending on what happens in qualification, Jordan Childs could TPC Jade out, and I think she could win a bronze on floor. Yeah.
I'm not going for that though. I just want Jordan to TPC Suni out.
Yeah,
No,
I agree.
I agree because I like Jade. But I think I don't think Jordan's chances of an AA medal are great. But I think if she can make the floor final, she could medal.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it's
So
not
that's
about getting the medal though. It's just her getting Suni out. That's what it is for me.
I agree.
I agree.
I want Jordan to get a medal more than I want her to like qualify to AA and not get a
I
medal.
do want her to get a. I want Jordan Childs to get an Olympic individual medal, but
yeah, and I think if we're praying for anything, it would be her beating Jade. If you'd want her to get a medal,
Jade can get an Olympic silver, but the way Jade started to mess around, like
yeah, like Podium Training was scary. It was.
So I gotta see. We'll see what she does. But it's like
I think team gold, floor silver, and both bronze is definitely achievable for Jade. Both silver too.
Right.
Someone said
I think if Rebecca messes around with the TTY and event final, she could give another Olympic vault medal.
Absolutely. Just like Han gave Paseka her bronze.
Oh no, she gave Paseka a silver and she gave Julia Steingruber a bronze.
Yeah, she gave Julia her bronze.
Yeah.
Well, do you guys think, because remember in Tokyo that Jade actually was third in the all around for the American, do you think it's even possible that maybe Jade could beat Jordan in the all around instead of?
I know they can only put 3 people up in the all around, and I think the all around for the US is going to be Simone, Jade, and Jordan.
Simone,
and they'll put Jade up on vault and floor.
Jade went up last on beam and bars, which means she's not going to be used on those events and lineups.
Which makes sense.
Hesley is going up on bars and beam, and Jade is going up on vault and floor. Then Jordan.
Then that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, we got confidence in Jade too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's definitely. I think she will at least get an individual vault medal. I think that Jade. I would actually be really happy for Jade and Jordan if Jade got an individual vault medal, which would redeem her from Tokyo, and if Jordan got a floor medal.
Yeah.
Because who else in floor final is really competitive? Because I mean, Flavia can do decently, but I don't think she can hit routines from Jade.
Jade is going to have to fight for her life to get an individual medal. That is not true.
That is not true at all. No. What are you talking about? Jade is pretty much a lock for a vault medal. And if she makes the floor final, we don't know if Yo's bringing back her vault or not.
How is Flavia going to beat Jade for a floor medal?
Not happening.
Like, not happening. Especially with that nasty switch ring half.
Ooh,
her switching wrap is actually good, but it's the tumbling execution for me.
Yeah, no, Flavia's leaps are good. It's the tumbling that's the problem.
Yeah. Yale has to do a good vault. Just because you upgrade doesn't mean you're gonna get a good score.
Yeah, exactly.
She only starts with 4/10 more. You can easily get that up with a 3/10 step.
Exactly. Yeah, and her reading is really, really good.
She has to do a good one as well. Mm-hmm. And they're really strict with this quad.
They are, yeah.
I wouldn't say really, because they were giving Jordan Childs like 8, 9 5s. But
Jordan had really good execution.
But sometimes, like, I noticed that like getting a 14-2 was kind of like, think about how Suni got like a 14-2 for her vaulting all around. I don't think they would give that a 9-2 this quad.
I don't think they would. No, that was definitely the best DTY she ever did, though.
Mm-hmm.
At least since she turned senior and since she hurt her ankle.
Right. Jordan beat Jade on floor this quad, yes, by less than a tenth, and Jade made mistakes. And that's when she had downgraded routine.
Yeah.
So if Jade does her best floor and Jordan does her best, Jade should beat her by like 3 to 5
A couple
tenths.
tenths. Yeah. Yeah. It sucks for Jordan, but yeah.
And I think that Jade's leaps are better than Jordan's. Like her
Yeah,
dance
that's
elements.
true. It depends on the. No, actually, I think Jade has the changes Jade made to her dance elements. I think were really smart,
Right.
and she executes them well. And I think that's one thing that Jade did really improve on as a result of college. Her leaps have definitely gotten better.
Right.
I think. Oh God, China is gonna put up one double twisting Sukahara. I think a full twisting Suk and a full twisting DTY, or a full twisting Yurchenko.
Ooh!
I think that's what they're gonna do.
Damn.
That is not looking good.
Brazil gonna clear that rotation by like what?
Oh yeah, I mean they did last year. Didn't they beat China by like 2 points on vault or something crazy?
I
I
think it
think.
was
I
more than
have to
that.
look up the math, but that sounds right.
Way more than that, because
No, I said
Brazil
2
had a K
points.
and two DTYs. They should have beaten them by 3 or 4 points at least.
Wait, yeah, let me actually look up what the let me look up what the exact scores were. But yeah, they really did. That was
Not competitive.
no. Well, they didn't even have a double twisting Yurchenko. I think they put up all full twisting Yurchenkos and full twisting Suks, which you can't do anything with that. Like, yeah, what are you gonna do with that?
Yeah. Well, yo, how do you suck on vault? Like being able to put up a DTY should just be like,
Or even a Yurchenko at 1.5. Or realistically, yeah, oh yeah, Brazil beat them by 3.5 points on vault,
yeah,
which makes sense. I don't know why I thought it was only 2. Yeah, it was 3.5 points. Oh, and they beat them by almost 3 points on floor, which also makes sense.
exactly. They gave up 6.5 points on vault and floor.
Yeah.
And this year I think they'll give up less, but I don't think their bars and beam are 6.5 points better than Brazil.
No, I don't think so.
Bars, yes, they can get Brazil by like a lot on bars.
Yeah, I think next year they'll probably. Yeah, this year, Oyi Shen didn't have her best routine, and Chu Yuan missed some connections, so she didn't max out on bars like she's capable of.
Mm-hmm.
And they still beat Brazil in bars by almost 2 points. And I think they could do more than that this year.
Yeah.
And that was also with Rebecca, Lorani, and Flavia doing about the best they can do on bars.
I don't think the Rebecca ain't put up like no 14-6 though on bars.
That's true. If Rebecca gets like a 14-6, 14-7 on bars, which she's definitely capable of doing, then that could sway
Can't
things.
Flavia and Lorani put up like 3-13-7s or something like that?
I think Lorani's bars have gotten a little better. She did better at some of the World Cups, but last year her bar score was a 13-1-6-6.
Ooh! Oh, Lorani!
I know. I think she can do better than that. No, I think her bars have gotten a little bit better. A couple tenths better.
Anna, how you getting brought for one event? You scored a 13-1 on the only event you get brought for.
But compared to everybody else is getting like a 12 with a hit, so.
And you
I know, it's bad.
Damn, Lorani, like I would it for you because I know you black too, but I need you to stand on some more shit. I had someone say, who is the other black girl Brazil be bringing it on me doing shit for real?
Is it Lolo Santos?
Lorani, I forgot. Oliveira, I think.
Oh, that is Lorani Oliveira, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, was it Caroline Pedro?
Caroline Pedro. How are you letting Lorani take the spot from you? You know how easy it would be to make the U.S. team if you just had to put up a 13-1?
Oh my God, yeah.
Like I
Jocelyn could
said,
almost. Jocelyn
yeah,
could make that with a hit.
bent knees would make the bent knees would be a lock on a Brazilian team.
Oh yeah, so she
Yeah.
could. Yeah, they would put her up on. They would put her up on every event except beam, I think,
Yeah,
and maybe even beam. Like if they were like, okay, she's not gonna fall.
right. Bent knees would go up on floor. They would even need Hada Barbosa no more because they would have her DTY.
Yeah, exactly.
And their bars would be the second to Riribi.
Yeah, because she can put up a 14. She can put up below 14 on bars.
Right.
And then beam, they might use her over Suarez if Suarez is really like if Suarez is fucking up.
Jade is
And then they would
overrated on
definitely
Vaughn.
use her on floor. They would definitely use her on floor.
Don't give her DTY gets like a 13-8. You're not gonna say Jade is overrated on Vaughn.
Wait, Jaji Barbosa?
Oh, I thought he said Hottie. Oh, I thought he was talking about
Yeah,
Jade
you meant
Carey.
no, you meant Jaji Barbosa. Yeah,
I'm
that's true.
gonna say you not. That's not we gonna sit up here and do OB. Yeah.
It's confusing.
Her DT. I think they gave her like a 14 in team finals.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what did they give her? I have it pulled up right here. They gave her a 13.933. Yeah.
Almost a 14.
Yep, almost 14.
You see?
Wait.
Listen,
Yo, who was
She
it
was
that?
talking about Jaji, Laura.
Yeah, she was talking about Jaji Barbosa, not Jade Carey.
Yeah, that's why they have like
It
they have to
is
say it.
confusing. It is confusing.
It is.
Cause I was like, I know y'all read that. Like, I know he ain't gonna give Jade Carey too much on Vaughn.
Well, no, when he said she only gets a 13.8 on her GTY, I'm like, that's gotta be Jaji. Yeah, that's not true for Jade. Jade's not vaulting a GTY in team finals. She's vaulting a chunk.
Right. But anyway, I'm gonna get off. I guess Trinity can
No,
just
I
come
am
back.
too. Yeah, I gotta eat something. I think, and we've been
Yeah.
on here almost 3 hours.
Yeah. Y'all
But
can
this was
come
good.
back backstage if y'all want, but I'm gonna get off the main line.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I'm gonna
thank you
do
guys
that
so
too.
much
And
for
I'm
tuning.
gonna eat. I'm gonna eat. I might come back later to talk if you still are
Same,
on, but
I'm
I'm gonna
gonna
eat.
I wanna do a quick little nap and wake up to watch men's qualifications.
Ooh, men's qualifications
So
is tonight.
real.
Oh, I should. Ooh.
What
I ain't
time?
watching that.
It's for I gotta wake up at 4 a.m. So
Oh,
5 a.m.
Okay.
well,
Oh, so it'll only be 1 a.m. for me. Okay.
No, Ali, I'm in Texas.
Oh, you're in Texas, so you're
3.
2 hours ahead of
2.
me. 2 a.m. I can do that.
That's still early as hell.
It is. I know. My
So
cat will be with
so
my
Ali,
cat will
watch.
be so happy. He'll have
Anybody else
somebody
wants
to
to
be
watch?
with him.
Anybody wants to watch? Join Ali, Chico, and myself for the men's watch party.
I'm good. Yeah.
that is mad early. I'm
So
sorry, y'all.
Ali, it's three of us so far, Ali.
I can do it. Yeah, I can because I care about the. I'm still really curious to see what the men do. It's even better fucking make pommel horse finals, or I'm just gonna
What
be.
time is the women's?
Oh wait, somebody had it on rep. Somebody had the. Somebody posted the schedule.
I got it. It's
Oh, thanks.
5:40 a.m. Eastern time.
And that's
Today,
tomorrow or today?
tomorrow, or the
The
day
same
after
time as
tomorrow.
podium training. It's Sunday morning.
Okay, Sunday morning. Okay, so that'll be Monday morning for you. Yeah.
Okay.
Whew. Oh, Laura, you're on the West Coast too?
Now she's in Arizona.
Oh, right. And Arizona doesn't do daylight savings time.
No.
Who's in Arizona?
Laura.
Laura is one of my subscribers.
Oh,
Chico, did you just wake up out of a nap, Javasia? Because you were been out for a minute.
bitch! I did.
All right, guys. Anyway, I gotta go and eat, but I'll talk to you
Okay.
later.
I'll
Anyway,
see y'all
All right.
later.